No, sir. I'm just fat.
My zombie apocalypse survival skill is
Hello? Hi? Hello? Howdy?
Howdy.
I'll be the
We live,
sacrificial
I
lamb.
believe.
I believe we're
Looks
all
like
live.
so.
As far as I'm aware.
Cool,
I need to add the podcast music as a source to my live screen so we can have background music while we talk. I'm not gonna do that now though. I'll do that another time if I remember to do it.
I also have my favorite teacher again this year.
Hell yeah.
And she recognized me. She didn't remember my name, which, you know, a lot of students, they're not going to remember your name.
Yeah.
But then I was not paying attention for most of the time because all we do on the first day is talk about the syllabus. And she was like, at one point she said, and we did a lot of that in my classes, don't we, Nick? And I was just like, yep. No idea what you're talking about, but yes.
Sounds about right.
I think I'm just too filled with anxiety anymore to be comfortable at college.
Yeah. Which, I mean, makes sense.
You know what doesn't make sense?
What?
Taxes.
Yeah.
Rent. Healthcare.
I mean, taxes, especially because, like, they already know how much everybody is supposed to owe. They could just send us a bill in the mail and be like, hey, this is what you owe us. Pay it. But instead, they're like, hey, do all the math yourself. And if you're wrong, we'll punish you for it.
Well, you guys have heard the song,
like,
right?
What? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes me sad, man.
Richmond north of Richmond.
Like, I can't even be like, oh, it's so truthful and blah blah blah, because like it just, yeah, it is. It fucking sucks. It makes me sad. I don't want to think about it.
I think his song is kind of what sparked the whole strike. So if anybody's watching who's not aware, people have been talking about striking on September 1st and like not going to work, not paying rent, not, you know, paying bills, shit like that. To force things to be in a more livable condition. And I don't know, man. Could it work? Maybe, but if the writer's strike is any indication of how well striking works for rich people, I don't know. Because I think they're still striking.
Yeah, they are. I follow several accounts that talk about it, and no sign of a near end, so.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, that one studio chopped their trees so that they couldn't get shade while striking. They had to stand out in the hot sun. Instead of actually going to the negotiating table with them. Which I think that situation is double bad because not only are they, you know, hiring writers for a single day and then being like, all right, this is this, and then getting rid of them and they get paid for that one day when, you know, they're the one who makes the movie a movie. You know, there wouldn't be movies without writers to write the script for the movies.
Right.
Unless you're fucking, what, is it James Cameron? No. Who did the Transformers? Was it James Cameron?
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
Yeah.
One of the Michael Bay Transformers movies did not have a script. There was an outline that Michael Bay himself wrote. And that was how they did the entire Transformers. Was just off of an outline that was, you know, it was like 90 pages. So
Really, that little?
Yeah. I mean, for an outline, that's pretty long, but...
Well, and I mean, for one of Michael Bay's Transformers movies.
Which is mostly like explosion,
Sure.
Yeah.
Autobots roll out.
True, I guess.
Yeah,
That's pretty much a Michael Bay movie. Any Michael Bay movie right there.
Optimus saying Sam Witwicky, and then freaking I don't know, some bullshit
But
about
it's
crude humor thrown in.
not
Megan
only
Fox is
that.
sexy. That's pretty much the gist of Michael Bay movies.
Yeah, and it's not even only that, but the studios are talking about using AI to help write and using AI to copy actors, so hiring the actors for a single day to get their how they look, and then using AI to do the whole movie and only pay the actors for one day.
Well,
of
not
showing
only
them.
the look, but also the voices.
Yeah.
The AI voices are horrendous. Like, they're so genuinely dangerous. Like, I mean, I've talked about it before. I think I've talked about it on a podcast before, but like the Discord presidents thing, where it's gameplay footage and Obama, Biden, and Trump shooting the shit back and forth, and it's genuinely hilarious. I love the clips; they're so funny, but they're also such good voices that you could make them say literally whatever you want.
Yeah,
And
imagine
those-
someone hacks like all of the like news channels and everything and puts out like an AI created emergency announcement.
You don't even have to hack anything. You just hop on to X, pay $8, get a blue tick mark, say
True.
you're Donald Trump, and then put out a video that's his voice being like, hey, this is how this is doing the things that it is, and I've got the best ways to do the things that are doing
And
the
I'm
way I
just
do
great, so great, no one's greater.
And one, roughly 40 to 50% of America would believe it
True.
and stand by it as truth. Two, who knows how many other people in the world would believe it as truth. Three, how many people would believe it as truth and then retaliate?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the scary thing, is these things are so accurate to the real voices now that it's just like, it's ridiculous.
I feel like we're advancing the wrong technology at this point.
1000%.
The wrong kind of AI is being advanced.
And don't get me wrong, some of it is kind of cool as a tool to be used for different things. Like, I recently saw Corridor Digital, who did an anime rock, paper, scissors a while back, and they got a ton of flack for it because it was done via an AI model that they trained on an existing anime that they didn't pay for the rights for. They just copied the existing work, and people were like, hey, that was a shitty thing to do. So they did a sequel to the anime rock, paper, scissors. But this time, they actually got a hold of an artist and paid the artist to draw up characters based on the actors that would be in the show, and then used those to train the model from a commissioned artist that was like, hell yeah, I'm cool with doing this project with you guys. Which, I mean, that right there, I'm mostly cool with. I still think you should just get animators to do it themselves, personally. But because of the fact that they actually commissioned a willing artist to do it instead of just finding some random shit online, I think that's at least somewhat commendable.
I think overall art, when it comes to like acting, writing, and stuff like that, is in a dangerous position because the rich people have a lot of power because they're trying to make it so they don't have to pay the artists as much, so they can just steal their likeness. But we still have copyright law, so people can't make transformative art out of existing art. It's it's in a dangerous place where it's going to be monopolized almost.
Pretty much.
Where it's going to be a lot harder to break into acting, to break into writing. It's already hard to break into writing. It's extremely difficult.
Ren makes a good point. If used correctly, I don't mind, but corporations are using it over real people, which isn't cool. It's being used unethically, and I completely agree.
It'll get to a point where there's two different there'll be the corporations and companies that use AI and the ones that opt to use actual people animating things. Because people will still want things that are animated that way regardless.
Well, then the sad thing is that as of right now, it's leaning way more heavily in the favor of companies taking the easy way out with the AI.
Well, yeah, because they want to keep their money.
Yeah.
They just want to keep their money as much as they can.
What'll happen is all of the animators will band together and create their own companies and make masterpieces.
See, that would be cool.
But then the problem is the companies will just train their models on those masterpieces and make them so much faster and cheaper.
And I was about to say there should be more laws when it comes to this stuff, but the rich people make the laws, so it doesn't matter.
Well, and not even that, but like they're trying to make laws. Like I think it was Stable Diffusion not long ago, last year or the year before, had that class action lawsuit because their images were using Getty images to train off of, and Getty was like, hey, fuck you, those are our stuff. But again, that's just one big corporation going after another at that point. Like, that's not for the benefit of anyone.
That's just business.
Right.
I feel like the class disparity right now is an extremely important issue.
Oh,
that well, if you think about it, racial disparity, gender disparity, right? When it comes to like racism and sexism, they are worsened by
because he's back.
no.
It's worsened because he's back, guys.
Because the environment it creates violence and negativity, and it just worsens all of it.
It's a sorry, I had a bit of a moment there.
Welcome back.
It's a very competitive environment, which of course then breeds what you were saying, the violence and so on and so forth.
Well, and those issues were largely created by the rich.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, especially when it comes to racism in America, because when there were indentured servants and slaves, and there were a couple of uprisings with the indentured servants and slaves coming together to overthrow the rich masters, they basically created this white race, because there was no white race when we were all in Europe, because we were all fucking killing each other in Europe, because there was Italian, there was Irish, there was, all different types of people that did not...
Not only that, there was like North and South Italian, East and West Germany, and fucking...
Yeah.
Humans just fight humans. People just found a way to make them
That's
fight
all it was.
specific humans.
Yeah, and that's what they did.
Way to benefit from it.
Was they created the white race to create this sense of superiority with the poor white people, even though they were just as poor and just as in a shit situation as they were before they were the white race. Now, of course, they weren't slaves. Slavery was worse, but they used those empowered white poor folks to make sure that instead of banding together with the slaves to overthrow the rich people, that the slaves were kept in check.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the whole situation was created by rich people, and it's continued by rich people.
100%.
Yep.
They control the media. They control pretty much everything we see and hear. So,
On the topic of wage disparity, I saw a TikTok earlier. This guy was sharing. I forget what he called it, but it was like the charts and forms that I think it was. I can't remember if he said it was UPS or USPS. I think it was USPS. But what they use to like determine an employee's salary, basically, based on seniority and stuff like that. And he was showing that where it caps out now, like the maximum pay you can get now, is less than what you started at in, I think he said, like the 1980s. Like 1983.
I saw that same TikTok now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, and I'm just like, granted, back then it was, you know, like, I think he said it was like $17.92 an hour or something like that, which, you know, is still a ton of fucking money. $17.92 nowadays is like, oh, yeah, that's decent pay, depending on where you live, you know? Right? Like, depending on where you live, that's pretty decent pay. But also, that's 1980s money versus nowadays. That's over $30 an hour worth of pay.
yeah.
Then, starting out, you just got hired day one, and you got benefits and shit. Nowadays, you end at $30 an hour, and it's like, where did the balance go? And of course, you know, as we all know, it's the pockets of those that are better off.
Well, it reminds me of one of my favorite rants on TikTok about the rich was about why there are so many KFC Taco Bell combined chains, or like A&W KFC, or you know, stuff like that.
Silver's A&W.
Yeah, because Pepsi couldn't compete with Coke in the restaurant market, so they bought a bunch of restaurants to only sell Pepsi products. And then when they weren't making enough money because nobody wanted to go to a restaurant to drink Pepsi, they started combining them and paying low wages to their employees. So they have two different menus to keep up with lower pay. And then they use that extra money to lobby to keep those wages low. So they could keep making money even though they could not compete with Coke. And then he was like, and that's why I had to eat a fucking Mexican pizza in my fucking car because nobody wants to work at Taco Bell.
I am really curious. This is slightly off current topic, back a couple of steps. I'm curious how, just because I don't personally understand it, I find it difficult to comprehend. How are there so many billionaire apologists? Like, obviously rich people paying for propaganda, that's step one. But like, the people that are just like, you think Elon and Bezos earned their billions of dollars? One, no, they didn't. As simple as that. But two, like, why do you think they earned it? Like,
Because to them, that's the beauty of America.
They want to believe that they can also achieve it.
They've been fooled by the propaganda.
Yeah, if you work hard enough and you pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you can be a billionaire. Sorry, sweetie, you're not going to become a billionaire just saving up a couple bucks every paycheck at your factory job. It's not going to happen.
that's my thing, is it's people that have worked in a position for 20, 30, 40 years, barely scraping by, and they're just like, oh, just keep working hard and you could get there. How long have you worked hard?
Right.
How hard have you worked for as long as you've worked hard? Are you any closer to it than the day you started? Didn't fucking think so.
I'm definitely
Get
not.
your
I'm
head out of
farther
your ass.
behind.
Well, it's also just like in the Appalachians, which are like the poorest, whitest, most education barren place in America, right? Is also the most racist.
Yeah.
Because they're easy to control.
Mhm.
And I heard somebody talk about hillbillies in the Appalachians and how hillbilly has such a negative connotation, but back when hillbillies were first a thing, they were people who lived in the hills, and they were made up of native, poor white people, and former slaves who had built a community together and were having interracial babies. And they basically they had a small war with the KKK at the time, who were coming in to try and stop them from having interracial children. So I just thought that was interesting. I didn't know that. Because hillbilly does have such a negative connotation anymore.
Well, and that kind of reminds me, speaking of, like, you know, nicknames for people that typically have negative connotations, I see a lot of rednecks on TikTok who are talking about, you know, all of these redneck pretenders, as I've heard them called. And they're just like, these people, like, sitting there, I don't even remember what they said, but, like, basically just being super, like, pro government control, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff, like, woohoo, patriotism. And they're like, think fucking rednecks support the fucking government? You're not a fucking redneck if you think we support the government.
Yeah.
Like, we are rednecks because we do not support our government. We get our roots from running and hiding from their control. Like, why do you think all of our moonshine distilleries are out in the middle of the woods? So they can't fucking control us. And I'm just like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
I've also seen people talking about old country music, which they call true country because it's not all, you know, either yeehaw, drive my tractor, drink a beer, wear some jeans, you know, the kind of like basic country song that you hear nowadays.
Yeah.
And it's not pro-America like a lot of country songs you hear, but like the whole, I mean, he's Johnny Cash. Is he country? I like to say he's the original emo. He's the original emo musician, is what Johnny Cash was. Because...
Lyrically, yes. Instrumentally, country.
Yes, but he was the original emo. He was the
Pretty
first emo musician.
By the way,
Uh,
Alex says all we need to be successful, in addition to pulling ourselves up by our bootstraps, is a small loan of $1 million.
True.
Small loan of $1 million.
That's exactly how Donald Trump made it in this country. By himself, was a small loan of $1 million. He got it by himself somehow. I don't...
From his daddy.
My father.
Was it Johnny Cash that had the song "One Piece at a Time" and it didn't cost me a dime? Talking about stealing the parts for a car to build at home, so he didn't have to actually pay for a car.
I think so, yeah.
He like
I mean,
worked
that's
in a
how you
mechanic
do it.
shop and kept stealing parts. And it's just like, yeah, that's what that is. And like Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. That's not that's not an American Dream song. That's a "This Place Fucking Sucks" song. Like, 9 to 5, what a way to make a living is not, woohoo, I'm doing work, I'm getting paid, I'm doing good. It's, holy shit, this fucking sucks.
And there's fucking Willie Nelson, which even if you'd ever heard a Willie Nelson song, which again you have, you've definitely heard his name.
Yeah,
One of the most longest standing pro LGBT musicians I've ever seen. Because back in the fucking like 80s, he was saying that shit.
And then there was someone else. Oh, fucking 16 Tons is like the most spot on song for what it is to be a working class American. Load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper and dead.
Yep.
Like, that's...
And I saw a lot of this shit come up because there's 2 songs that came out recently. The one everybody has fucking heard about at this point.
Literally everybody is
yeah, Try That in a Small Town.
Oh, well, yeah, that... I was thinking of the other one.
No. So there was Try That in a Small Town that came out, and then there was Tyler Childers' song that came out, which I don't remember what that was called.
Oh, I was not thinking of either of those songs.
You were thinking of the other one that I showed you the other day?
Richmond, North of Richmond? Is that what we're talking about still?
No, we were talking about Try That in a Small Town with Jason Aldean. And then the Tyler Childers song that came out, because they were essentially, like, people were fighting about them, because Try That in a Small Town, completely opposite of, you know, the whole, like, oh, try that here if you riot and steal old ladies' purses and blah, blah, blah. Fucking stupid. But then the other song with Tyler Childers was him. It was a love song, and the music video was a gay couple, and people were all up in arms about it.
Of course they were.
Which I don't get why that shit has to be political. Why? I do not understand why 2 people loving each other has to be a political statement, right?
Well, because it's a religious statement. Because it's seen as an abomination or a sin or whatever by certain religious groups that shall remain unnamed, even though everybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. Those people typically align more with right-wing conservative politics. So, the people that are hateful and don't think people deserve to be living human beings typically align themselves one way, versus the people that are just like, yeah, whatever, marry who the fuck you want, I don't care. Align the other way. That's where it became a political thing. It started as a religious thing.
There's a TikTok.
Weaseled its way into politics because, of course, it did.
There is a and now it's not even a weasel thing. It's just fucking out in the open.
Well, no, now it is, but
yeah,
there for a while it was like weaseling its way in with a few things here and there, and then it was just like, no, well, the Bible says so. We're gonna make a law based on what the Bible says.
Yeah, I know one of the states was pushing for a law that like made it so every school had to have the 10 Commandments somewhere up on the wall, and they had to pray every morning.
Was that Oklahoma?
Probably. Oklahoma fucking sucks, dude. Sorry if you're from Oklahoma, but Oklahoma fucking sucks.
It might not have been Oklahoma, but for some reason Oklahoma's fresh on the mind.
I think because there's a listing rank online of the worst states to live in. Let me pull it up.
While you're looking that up, there was another state. Maybe this was Oklahoma, but there was another state that made a law that like outlawed quote-unquote pornographic novels or literature in schools. And so based on the wording in the law what classifies as pornographic literature, they had to remove the Holy Bible from public schools. because it was seen as too pornographic, according to the wording in the law that was written by the Christian zealots.
Jesus.
And it's just like, you done played yourself.
So this is
Kind of hilarious.
this is a fun like guessing game we can do here.
Okay.
This is a list of the top 10 worst states to live in, starting with 10.
Well, Florida has got to be on the
So-
list somewhere. I don't know where, but
We'll start with number 10, and I will read the grade that it got, the strengths and the weaknesses, and you guys guess which state it is.
Okay.
I
Okay.
want to say
so-
Indiana's probably on the list somewhere with some of the laws that have
This is number 10,
trans community and stuff.
and this is the 2023 Life, Health, and Inclusion score. It scored 129 out of 350 points.
Oof.
Grade was D. The strengths are air quality, childcare, and worker protections, and the weaknesses are inclusiveness and reproductive rights.
Indiana.
No.
No.
Illinois.
I mean, just for
It's-
some reason that just sounded like Indiana to me.
It's actually surprising.
Illinois or Wisconsin.
Idaho. Oh wait,
I-
wait. Is it Idaho?
No. I'll give you a hint.
Oh,
It starts.
I thought
It starts with an F.
In F, is it Florida?
Yes. For some reason, Florida is number 10. It's the bottom of the list.
How is it not the
I would have guessed it was
absolute
top
worst?
3 at least.
Okay.
I
Next
would have
one.
guessed it would have been the absolute worst.
This one scored a D minus. Strengths, child care, and air quality. So air quality is a good one to think about because you could think about like, okay, a lot of big cities, a lot of people, or not a whole lot of people, not a lot of big cities, better air quality. Child support and air quality, child care, sorry, and air quality is their strengths. And their weaknesses: crime, inclusiveness, reproductive rights, and healthcare.
Right.
Indiana?
No.
Really?
Is Indiana on the list? I just want to know.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Can you read it again for me real quick?
This one is strengths, child care, and air quality. Weaknesses: crime, inclusiveness, reproductive rights, and healthcare.
I don't know enough about any state besides
Maine
Indiana
or
to
Montana?
be able to guess this shit.
I guess I should give you guys some more hints. I can give you governors.
I don't.
Like, that's gonna help us. Unless
Well,
you
the-
say Schwarzenegger,
the
but he's
first-
not even the governor anymore.
The first one, it would have fucking helped you because it would have been Ron DeSantis.
You think I know he's from Florida? I just know he sucks. I don't know where he's from.
Few states have suffered as badly from the scourge of illegal drugs as this state.
Legal
Which has
drugs
one-
or illegal drugs?
Illegal drugs.
Illegal.
Because one of the highest violent crime rates in the country, according to FBI statistics. Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders,
California.
no,
Illinois?
blame the crime problem on the lax penalties as well as prison overcrowding.
Texas.
Starts with an A.
Arkansas.
Yes. I'll tell you now what.
Which
what
one?
9.
Arkansas or
Alabama
Alabama?
Sorry, Arkansas. I didn't realize you guys both said one.
I said Alabama, he said Arkansas, and then you were like, yes.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll give you the letter of the state
State
after I
at
read
this
things
point.
now.
Okay, that helps.
Some of those it'll be way too big of a hint, though.
D
Like,
minus, child care, air quality is the strengths. Weaknesses: inclusiveness, crime, and voting rights. State starts with a T.
Tennessee.
Yep, and that is number 8 on the list. Alright, this one has a lot of states associated with it. Strength, crime rate. Weaknesses: child care and inclusiveness. Scored a D minus. Starts with an I.
Idaho.
Rank is crime rate, so it's got a really low crime rate.
Yes.
That can't be
Iowa.
Indiana. There's no way it's Indiana.
Iowa?
Is it Indiana?
Indiana. Apparently, we have a lower crime rate than a lot of these other states.
There's just no way.
Jesus.
People be getting
I like-
shot daily.
I like to think we live in an okay state and it's just a few outlying cities here and there. But crime Crime rate is a strength?
It's our only strength, though. It's literally the only strength Indiana has is apparently a low
I
crime rate.
feel bad for everyone else.
Yeah.
If our only strength is our supposed low crime rate,
Our
have you been to Indianapolis? Have you been?
our city's police department is one of the lowest grade police departments in the entire country.
I'm not surprised.
I think we have a D in that too because
It should be an F minus. Especially if you are including Ball State cops. Sorry,
Okay.
it is what it is.
this next one starts with an M. Strength, air quality, weaknesses, voting rights, reproductive rights, and crime.
Mississippi.
No.
Massachusetts.
No.
Maryland.
No.
Michigan.
No.
Minnesota.
No.
You
Montana.
already said Mississippi.
No.
What? What else do we got?
I didn't hear Cargill.
Hey.
No.
We've gone through all the M's.
Missouri.
Sorry,
I didn't hear anyone say Missouri.
Oh, did Chance not say Missouri?
No.
Oh,
I
then
can't
yeah, I guess we
remember.
missed Missouri
Maybe not.
because I thought I heard Chance say Missouri.
Pretty easy to miss Missouri, TBH. Nobody
I mean,
fucking
not when-
thinks about Missouri.
Not when I've got family in Missouri. I should remember that state exists.
Hey, so the
Christ,
the
did.
fourth worst state to live in is tied.
Oh?
One has an A, and one is an S. The first one,
Wait.
the A, has strengths are air quality, weaknesses, voting rights, worker protections, inclusiveness, and health. The other number 4, which starts with an S, strength is air quality, weaknesses, health, worker protections, inclusiveness, crime, and voting rights.
I thought you were talking like tier list. One is an A, one is an S, and I'm like, I thought these were worst. How are we getting A and S tier?
No, there's 2 different tied for 4.
Okay.
One is an
Alabama.
A. Yes, that's the first. That's the A one. What's the S?
South Dakota.
Close.
South Carolina.
Yes.
I was gonna say South Carolina first, but then I was like, no, wait, I don't remember hearing anything about South Carolina being all that bad. South Dakota.
Okay, we got 3 more. The final one, honestly, you probably won't be surprised. Number 3 though starts with an L. Strengths. It has no metrics in the top 25, so it has no strengths really, and its weaknesses are childcare, crime, and reproductive rights.
Texas. I didn't hear what letter it started with.
L. It starts with an L.
Louisiana.
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 Because that's
Yes,
the only state that starts with an L. I just said Texas because it had no strengths.
Okay, number 2, the second worst state to live in. Strengths, air quality, weaknesses, reproductive rights, health, and voting rights starts with an O.
Ohio.
Oregon.
Nope.
Oklahoma.
Yes.
I remember saying Oklahoma was shit.
Oklahoma sucks. Now,
I don't know why Oklahoma wasn't the first guest when we already established Oklahoma is shitty. Sorry to anyone that lives in Oklahoma, but it's just the truth.
number 1 is not a surprise, so I'm not even going to give you the first letter. I'm just going to tell you strengths are none. It has no strengths at all. Weaknesses, reproductive rights, health, voting rights, worker protection, inclusiveness.
Texas.
Yes. Texas is the top worst state to live in the United
Texas.
States. Texas.
According to who, motherfucker?
Hey, no, wait,
According
hold
to
on.
everybody but Texas.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure there is one strength.
Well,
Free.
the
Ribs.
eagle flies over,
Barbecue.
fireworks going on. Mm.
Got at
Barbecue,
least
that's a
3
good
people down there dual wielding revolvers.
I think there is probably better barbecue in other states than Texas.
1000%.
If anybody's been to Texas and has
I've
eaten
never had
Texas
Texas barbecue, so I'll have to travel around and find out.
Yeah, maybe someday if this podcast gets popular enough.
Oh my god, can we go on a barbecue road trip? Can we do that?
Dude,
Well,
That'd be
I was
solid.
gonna
the
say,
highest rated barbecue restaurant in each state.
we go and we rent a camper,
Mm-hmm.
and we go on a road trip, but specifically a barbecue road trip would be kind of
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, dude, the highest rated barbecue in each state.
We go to barbecue in every single state, and we test it all, and then we give our tier list. I know, right?
I'm down
I'm
to devote half a
including
year of my life to
Cousin Jim
this.
Bob's barbecue
Same.
down the road.
What, Cargo?
I said I'm including Cousin Jim Bob's barbecue down the road. Because you know Cousin Jim Bob's got some damn good barbecue.
No, now I'm curious. Hold on. I'm curious to see.
What's considered
Speaking
the
of
best
each
barbecue
state.
place in Indiana?
I don't know.
There's got to be a
Indiana,
couple
do
good
we have
ones.
good barbecue?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few. I've been to a barbecue festival that was fucking smacked. It was fire.
Really?
Yeah. It was in Indianapolis. There was dry barbecue, wet barbecue. It was all the barbecue you could ever want. It was fucking delicious.
There's Smoky Southern Barbecue in Chesterton. Sorry, not Chesterton.
Chesterton.
Barbecue.
That's what you said.
Didn't mean to.
My friends Danny and Ty live up near Chesterton.
There's B3Q Barbecue in Corden. Bo Doogie's Barbecue in Auburn. Jefferson Street Barbecue. Big Hoffa's.
Oh, Big Hoffa sounds like it's got good barbecue.
Bombers BBQ in Munster, Indiana.
Are there any that have like a barbecue challenge, like eat this 3 racks of ribs with you and 2 friends?
I don't know, but I can see if there's any food challenges in Indiana.
Food challenges are.
We went
I-
on such an off-the-wall tangent here.
Alex says there's a place in Daleville that slaps apparently for barbecue.
Okay. Daleville Barbecue. Or is it Chesterfield? I don't know, dude. I think it would be fun to go on a long road trip. Even if it's not
Chesterton's at pretty north, towards Michigan.
There's the Maverick Burger.
The Maverick Burger? What's that?
It is a $35 burger.
Okay.
Why?
Probably because it's huge.
Probably because it's massive and it's a food challenge. The prize is a T-shirt and a free meal if you finish it. Food lovers have 1 hour to consume this meat monstrosity. 2.5 pound patties and 1 pound bun. Maverick challengers can choose their toppings, but the finished product has to weigh 8 pounds.
Oh.
Why the fuck is the reward a free meal?
Because no, I think you get the Maverick for free if you finish the Maverick.
Yeah.
That's a shitty reward.
Do you have?
Give
Is
me
there
it
a
for
picture
free
of
and
this
then
bad
also
boy?
give me an actual reward.
I don't know. Let me scroll up. Yes.
Yeah,
It's
send
not
it
a
in
good
the.
picture.
But send it anyway. Send it in the Discord. I want to see this shit.
This is a picture of the Maverick. It's not a great picture because it doesn't show you the magnitude of this honkin' burger.
Why did they get fries on it?
That's what I would do. I always get fries on my burgers.
I would not
You
get
realize-
pickles.
No, you realize how much more filling that would be, and how much harder it would be to do the challenge if you.
Yeah,
got
but you know
fries?
how tightly you can pack taters? Like mashed up fries, that shit compresses. You can just stuff as much of that as you need in there.
Okay, this one actually sounds kind of fun.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it'd be super filling.
We have the double all-in.
Double all in, huh?
Yeah, 6 to 7 pounds heap of,
That's the burger, chat.
a 6 to 7 pound heap of potatoes, scrambled sausage, scrambled eggs, diced ham, green peppers, onions, and jalapenos, all topped with cheddar cheese.
If it didn't have the jalapenos and green peppers, I could probably smash.
That's in Noblesville.
That's a pass for me.
Is there a pizza one? I can smash a pizza.
We'll have to see. There's the Big Ugly, which is another big burger.
The Big Ugly? Is there an image?
I want a restaurant
that-
to have the Bubble Bass Challenge.
Bubble Bass Challenge?
It's
Yeah,
just
you
a
remember
burger.
Bubble Bass from Harry Potter? from
God, these
SpongeBob?
buns just don't
I've
look
been watching
tasty.
a lot of Harry Potter. Yeah, no, the buns look awful.
The prize for this one is just a picture on the wall.
They should
And
pay
it
me
can-
$35 for eating that bitch.
Oh, dude, I could do this. The big stack.
The big... Is it pancakes?
It's pancakes, baby. Are they both at the same place? They're both at Bub's. Yeah, so there's 2 challenges at Bub's Burgers.
Oh.
Or Bub's Cafe, I guess. That one sounds disturbing. We have the Crocktail.
Oh.
Think of a traditional Cuban sandwich, but doubled in size. The Crocktail is a 2-foot, 3-pound sandwich with epic contents. Sweet ham, freshly roasted pork, lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, mustard, pickles, and provolone, and Swiss cheese.
God, I just don't... I don't do tomato. I don't do mayo. I can't.
Aha. Grab a friend for this 30-inch one-topping pizza challenge. 4 large Rockstar pizzas are combined to create the pie, and 2 people must finish it in 45 minutes to win. It's only a one-topping pizza.
That's doable.
Yeah.
Like
40
cheese and pepperoni,
it's-
basically, or like just cheese, or like...
Probably cheese
like,
and pepperoni.
yeah.
I would assume, yeah.
God, now I want some
get, like-
pizza.
Your picture on the wall, a T-shirt, and
not.
a
I had-
$25 Rockstar Pizza gift card.
How much of a gift card?
$25, but you're paying $50 for the actual challenge.
I mean, you also get the...
Well, that's less
t-shirt.
of a prize. That's less of a prize than the Maverick Burger, which just gave you the meal for free if you finished it all. That's bullshit. That's so horrible.
Wait, do you not get the meal for free? You have to pay the $50 to do it
Yeah, no.
regardless?
The only prizes are your pictures on the wall, a T-shirt, and a $25 Rockstar Pizza gift card. So maybe you can use the pizza gift card to pay for your meal, but that's still...
You still have to pay
Still
$25
pay
for it.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So in Discord, I sent Bubble Bass's order, and then someone created it in real life.
The Trouble Double Triple Bossy Deluxe.
Yeah, double triple bossy deluxe on a raft, 4x4 animal style, extra shingles with a shimmy and a squeeze, light axle grease, make it cry, burn it, and let it swim. Which, if I check it out, double triple bossy means 6 all beef patties. However, adding a 4x4, 4 beef patties and 4 slices of cheese, it would be 10 total patties. You grill them, burn it, in mustard, animal style. Add butter, but not too much, because axle grease means butter and light means not too much. Deluxe would mean iceberg lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, white onions, ketchup, and mustard. On a raft means Texas toast, so 48 thick slices of toast.
Wait, how many?
Extra shingles means more toast, so 48 slices of Texas toast
Jesus.
at the end of it all. For a shimmy and a squeeze, you can either butter the toast, spread mayo on it, or add a special sauce. Or if you're that hungry, all 3.
No one's that hungry.
Animal style, add all the condiments you have, more special sauce, and add grilled onions and pickles.
Ew.
I hate pickles.
Pickles are disgusting.
Make it cry, which is extra onions.
I'm down with that.
Onions are best.
Blah blah blah. Let it swim means extra sauce, so more sauce. But yeah, basically the picture is.
Alex said, no thanks to my picture on a wall after stuffing my face for a challenge. Just give me one of those trucker hats, like in that regular show episode. Dude, regular show ended too fast. Why did they stop making regular show?
Okay, but it also simultaneously went on for too long.
True.
It's such a weird balance, because there was both not enough of it and also way too much of it. Also, for those in chat, this is what the Bubble Bass burger looks like. Once you get down to decoding the fast food speak and whatnot. It's horrible. I hate it.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick, guys, just to show you.
I'm gonna share my screen real quick, guys.
Show it
The-
real quick.
the food challenge video that I think I would have the most trouble doing.
Oh
Let
my
me
god,
know
what is
when you
that?
can see this.
Is that a
thing.
burrito or an omelet?
That's a gyoza. That's a dumpling. That's a
I
pork
was about
dumpling.
to ask if it was.
Oh my god, there's no way. I would vomit so hard.
That is a giant pork dumpling.
Jesus.
No.
And they put birthday
the
candles
hell?
on it. Hold on, there was also the monster ramen challenge that he did, where there was another food challenge person there,
Oh my Jesus.
and it was the tiniest girl I have ever seen in my entire life. And she would stand up and jump up and down, and then sit down and keep eating.
Oh, to get the food to pack down into her stomach, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm potentially burn a few calories while she's at it. Burn a few so she can pack a few more in there.
I'm trying to see if
Not
it was
how that
this
works,
one or
but,
a
you know.
different one.
There's
I
a
think
guy...
I might actually have more trouble with this one than the other one.
Yeah, that's a lot, jeez.
I would 100% have more
That's
trouble
so
with
much
the other
meat.
one.
But I think this is why I didn't say this one first that I would have the most trouble with. There's more flavors in this one. Because there's the noodles, there's the broth, there's the actual pork, there's like the vegetables on top. When you have the big gyoza, it's just the bread and the filling. So it's just pork and bread, and that's it.
Well, and this one is also significantly smaller than the gyoza.
Yeah, that gyoza was this big. It is
Like,
huge.
This one looks like you took a bowl of ramen and another bowl of ramen and flipped the second bowl on top of the other bowl. Like, it basically just looks like 2 bowls of ramen.
Yeah. Dude, I want to go to Japan so bad.
Granted, 2 large bowls of ramen, but they're not like, you know, big serving bowls. That would be a real challenge. Get like a big serving bowl that's like 10-inch diameter, and then just have that domed with ramen.
I say
Like a
another thing we
14-inch
do,
diameter.
if we ever get popular, is go to Japan.
Ha! Good luck
Because-
getting me to travel internationally.
I only say if we ever get popular because none of us make enough money to just pack
Go
up
to
and go to
Japan.
Japan
Oh,
right
yeah.
now.
1000%, no. Dude, that's the thing that blows my mind with like watching other streamers and content creators and stuff, is just seeing how much money they actually make from it. Granted, they're also really smart with their finances, a lot of them.
And you guys
Like,
know
they
who the
know
boys
where
are?
to save.
You guys know who the boys are?
The boys.
Did you ever see the like VR chat? The little green guy going, "No, don't touch me there. This is my no square."
Nope.
They're a group of YouTubers. They went to Japan recently, and they did a 100,000 versus $100 challenge, where one group of them got $100,000 to spend in Japan, and the other group got $100 to make it through the day.
Mm-hmm.
How can you just drop $100,000 randomly like that? That's insane.
That's
I think even if I had it, I don't think I would know how to spend $100,000 in one day.
Yeah, no shit.
for my dad. That would be 2 years of saving literally every penny possible. Probably more than that because, you know, bills and stuff that you can't save that money. It just, you gotta pay bills.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
probably like
roughly,
3 or 4 years of saving every single penny possible.
it's roughly 5 years for me.
Yeah, like, that's so much money. And they probably make it in a month, maybe less.
Oh, they also charge it to a credit card.
That makes a
And
huge difference.
because it's all on camera,
They can. It's a tax write-off.
yeah,
thing.
it's a tax write-off because they're using it for their job.
Dude, that's the big thing that people that I've seen content creators talk about is how many things they can actually be like, oh, this is a tax write-off. Like with the Brain Leak podcast when they did that episode where they surprised each other with kids' toys.
Yeah.
That was a tax write-off for them.
I wonder if you could buy a car. I wonder if that's why flex YouTubers do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
because
can.
they can use it as a tax write-off.
Buy a fucking car and then write it off on your taxes.
Yeah.
It's considered a business expense because they're using it for their content.
That's
that's
kind of
The
insane.
primary purpose of buying the car is for the content, so it's a business expense.
Maybe that's why flex YouTubers do it.
Yeah.
And
Why they like
also,
show their closet full of Gucci and Prada and Supreme.
that's also what I was referring to when I said they're really smart with their finances. They find every single loophole possible to get a business expense tax write-off. Every penny they spend, they find a way to make content with it and consider it a business expense.
You know who else is just extremely intelligent when it comes to business?
Unfortunately, Logan Paul.
Well, yeah, but I was gonna say Belle Delphine.
Belle Delphine for sure.
Also,
She's really-
unfortunately, very smart with business.
She's very, very good at. I mean, she knows her audience too. I think that's the biggest
Yeah.
thing is she knows exactly who she's catering for.
Well,
And
that
that's-
and like even like Amaranth and stuff when she still did hers, but hers was also a very unfortunate situation that she luckily got out of. That's a whole thing, but
Well, but you know, with Belle Delphine, she literally can just pop back in every couple of months and do some shit, make millions of dollars, and then disappear
Mm-hmm.
for a long time,
Which is
and then
what
come
she
back.
does, basically, right? She's
Yeah,
inactive
The
for the
worst
longest
part
time,
is-
and then I see new shit of her pop up, and I'm like, what the?
the worst part is she does some depraved shit
she has.
and gets a
pretty-
shit ton of money for it because you can't find that kind of shit anywhere else. Like the people that are into the depraved shit she does will pay a shit ton of money because they can't find it anywhere else.
I don't
They can
know.
find it with her, so they'll pay whatever they need to get it.
Dude, I'll do some shit for money.
See, and this is the thing, and I've said this a lot. I'm streaming Chance's stream in Discord. I should probably close that down.
I stopped watching when you tapped out
Um,
of YouTube.
We're incepting you today.
I don't think, and I've said this a lot. I don't think it's easier for women as a whole to get popular streaming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I wish I could make as much money as they do doing it, because some of those women are just very, very smart with what they do outside of streaming as well, and they know how to market themselves. And
That's
I
the
can't.
big thing is being able to market themselves.
And I also just because I am a male, I can't market myself in the same way. It's
Right.
pretty impossible for me to market myself that
Internet
way.
simps will not pay ass loads of money
To see my
To-
toes.
really any male streamer, even if it is a traditionally attractive male streamer, they're not gonna pay a shitload of money for them. But an attractive female streamer, internet simps will pay every cent they have.
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot less down bad women than there are down bad boys. And down bad boys will spend a shit ton of money for any sort of feminine attention. Even if it's just like, hey, thanks for the donation. They fucking cream in their jeans for that shit.
The sad part of that, though, is that it can very quickly turn into an extreme parasocial relationship.
Well, especially when they start to think that you owe them something in return.
I gave you thousands
Not only that,
of
they're
dollars.
Right, it's like, I spend all of my money on her because, like, I love her, and she's basically my girlfriend at this point, and so, like, we love each other, and it's
and
so great.
Therefore, if I show up to her house, if I find out where she lives, and show up to her house, she won't forget about the dog.
They already know.
When I show up to her house, she won't have a problem with it because we're basically dating.
Yeah.
We're practically already in love. It's terrifying. That's the negative side of the coin, is like, sure, internet sims will pay you a shit ton of money, but they can also turn very dangerous very fast.
See, this is my issue. On one hand, I want to be like, good shit ladies make a shit ton of money off of these guys, right?
Right. Absolutely.
On the other hand, I want to smack these guys and be like, stop it. Go outside.
Touch grass.
Meet somebody. Stop focusing so much on these parasocial relationships where you're not going to have any sort of meaningful interaction with the person, aside from a donation reading. That's all that's going to happen, bro.
Yeah.
And she doesn't owe you anything else outside of that, just because you're giving her money. That's the essence of her job.
Yeah, I definitely 100% am all for, like, make your bank, do your thing, be comfortable with yourself, all that shit. Hell yes. But dudes, touch some fucking grass, please.
Spend responsibly.
Spend responsibly. And absolutely, if you enjoy someone's content and you want to support them, by all means, spend a little bit on them. Like, that's why subscriptions and donations are a thing on Twitch in the first place, is so you can support your favorite streamers. Do that. If it's a sex worker, support her, do your thing, but do it responsibly. Make sure you can sustain yourself.
And if here's my thing: if you're gonna spend big money, if you're gonna donate big money on Twitch or something, wait for a charity stream or something.
That too. Charity streams are dope.
Wait for a charity stream and then do your big spend. That's probably the best idea there, because if it's one streamer, right, and you're just sending 20,000 to that one streamer, it's a lot of money. A lot of money they're probably making already and can sustain themselves with if they don't have another job,
Oh yeah.
So save it for a charity stream or something. I know most streamers do a charity stream at some point.
Mm-hmm. I would love to do one.
See, that's when we had the Patreon up, which is still up. We just don't advertise it anymore. All of the donations from that, and I was talking about this, we were going to do a certain percentage of donations when it was my Twitch that we were streaming on. A certain percentage of
when we could actually get donations.
Yeah. A certain percentage of each donation that we received was going to go to a charity. And then on the Patreon, we were going to vote monthly for which charity it would go to every month. Just because my whole life I've been I love the idea, like Jacksepticeye's charity streams and the Ogscast charity streams. Those are always really cool to me, and I'd love to be able to help in that kind of way.
Well, and like the big one, Thankmas, that a
Yeah.
ton of streamers get involved with. That's a huge one.
Well, I think it's kind of because the Ogscast, they've done Jingle Jam since I was a child. And that is, I mean, they do a shit ton of different charities. But they've always done the Humble Bundle, which is like a bunch of game creators team up with them. And then you pay a certain amount for the Humble Bundle, which all goes to donation, and you get this huge list of games, like indie games off of Steam and stuff that you can put codes for. And they make millions of dollars for charity every year. Every single Christmas. They make, I think last year was like 7 million for charity. And it's for all these different charities. But then also the people donating get that cool little, like, here's a shit ton of games. Sometimes it's also like in-game prizes for like certain games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, I am a sad, poor little boy.
Unfortunately, I am the average American.
But I mean, if anybody watching wants to, you know, share us around, the actual Patreon, by the way, that we have set up, is not something you pay for. There's like no, like, oh, you have to pay for this and we'll give you something in return.
It's a completely free thing. I don't even remember. I don't think I ever had the login to it, but I might have. I don't know. If I did, I would log in and like copy the link and share it to people. But
I just know when I did it, I was doing clips of the podcast on TikTok, and then I was posting the full VODs to YouTube, unlisting them, and then posting the links for the unlisted videos in the Patreon. So people could go watch the full VODs in the Patreon. And then we didn't have a YouTube channel full of 5-hour videos.
man,
Hey, stop hitting or stop talking bad about my YouTube channel. That's all
I'm
it
not
is.
talking bad about your YouTube channel.
Do what?
I was talking bad about my Twitch.
I'm not.
Jeez.
I wish we could actually, like, I wish, because I can't do it with your guys's, I wish I could still post clips on TikTok and edit some things together, because I like editing videos. Of course, the last thing I edited was that fucking, Beppardy? Cheppardy. It was Cheppardy. For
Was it Jeopardy?
school.
I thought it was Beppardy.
No, Beppardy's a Smosh thing. It was Cheppardy.
Oh.
Where we did AI art versus
Real art.
like real art, and we had to like, is this AI?
Which I am not going to apologize for that statement. Like a lot of people would be like, "Oh, sorry, I don't mean to blah blah blah." No, AI versus real. That's sorry, not sorry. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. It's not real. I mean, if it's not a real person doing it, so it makes sense. Hannah, how do you feel about AI art? Yeah, but they can't watch Jeopardy. My fiance is an artist, by the way. You guys should check out her Instagram, see her art.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let me actually, real quick. Well, that's kitties on my Instagram.
There was some the other day. There's still art on there. You posted something not too long ago. I liked it. Because even if I miss some posts, I go to your thing every time I see your post, and I make sure I go back and I like every single post that I haven't liked yet.
Do I really not follow you? What the fuck is wrong with me?
You don't follow Hannah?
What the fuck is wrong with me, man?
The shitting fuck is your problem.
What is wrong with me? Okay, so there's that, first and foremost.
Here you go, Cargo.
Guys, us talking about food got me so fucking hungry.
Have you not
About
eaten
food
yet?
for a hot minute, dude.
I had a little microwave chicken and dumpling thing for lunch.
Bro, you
And then
gotta
I
eat
just ate some granola bars here.
What do you want?
I don't know. I was
Yeah,
thinking
I
about
just-
going to the gas station and getting a frozen pizza.
Come over, we got chili man.
He said, "Come over. We have chili mac."
Mm.
If you want to come over and get some chili mac, you're welcome to.
We got chicken and noodles too.
Unfortunately, it's a little late already for me to be out that far.
Yeah.
Real quick, before I actually do anything, I want to double check, is it cool with Hannah if I post her Instagram link in my chat?
Can he share your link so people can go to your Instagram and see your art?
Okay.
She doesn't care.
Alright, sweet. No.
She also used to sell on Etsy. I don't know if you. I mean, you still have an Etsy store up, right?
I mean, technically I have an Etsy store, but I don't sell any. Just buy anything.
There you go.
I thought somebody contacted you about selling something.
Yeah, she bought like 2 things and then she wanted a commission and then never.
Oh, well, that's not cool. Did she
Gotta
pay
love
you
those
at all?
Well, I mean, she paid for the things that she bought, but she didn't pay me for a commission. I was like, hey, do you want to do that commission now? She was like, goes.
That sucks. I know Chris gets a lot of commissions. My brother is also an artist, but he's a very specific type of artist. I'll put it that way. He's very good at what he does, but he's a very specific type of artist. He's very good at it, though.
Definitely earned an audience with it. I'll say that.
He did.
And
I mean-
I say earned earnestly. Like, he did genuinely earn that audience. He deserves it. Like,
Ooh. Dude, they used to have peach milkshakes at Chick-fil-A.
ew.
No, they were fucking bussin'. You stupid piece of shit.
Milkshake?
Peach milkshakes.
I like peaches, but I don't like peach flavored things.
No,
And
no,
I
no,
don't
like
think
Peach
and
emoji
milk.
things.
I
No,
don't think.
it-
Well, no, well, hold on. I'm not saying a peach milkshake is peach flavored. It's probably actually peach. I just don't think that would be a good a good flavor for a milkshake texture, if that
You
makes
don't
sense.
like the idea of creamy peach?
I love creamy peach. It's my favorite
Pants.
thing.
Different kind of peach.
Shut the fuck up.
We're talking about the actual the real life fruit
Yeah, what do
that
you,
you get at Walmart.
what do you mean? What do you think what am I talking? What do you mean, huh?
You said peach emoji.
No,
I know what
I
you're
said
thinking.
I like creamy peach.
Yeah. Sure.
We should do a
Same,
fruit
but
tier
shut
list
up.
sometime.
Fruit
A
tier list?
fruit tier list.
S plus honeydew.
Hold on, I got this.
Ew.
I
You've
got
not had
this.
good honeydew then. Good
I got-
honeydew is the greatest thing you'll ever eat in your fucking life.
Right now, hold on.
It's just really hard to get good honeydew.
Alright, homies.
Are we doing it?
We got a fruit tier list here.
Are we doing it?
We're
Alright,
gonna
let's
make
do it.
Chance hungry for fruit instead of pizza.
Alright.
I'm for
Yeah.
sure gonna go get pizza though.
We got apples.
Apples are a solid A for me, honestly. Like they're
It depends.
They're a good solid.
green sour apple or like a Granny Smith.
It's a red apple, which I'm going to assume is like Honey Crisps. Honey
B.
Crisps.
Probably B.
So we got an A, we got a B.
Like I think if it's I'm just assuming they're at the peak of their game. It's like Death Battle, peak of their game.
I mean, I like the
A
flavor
good
of apples.
red
I'm
apple.
not a huge
Oh.
fan of the texture of apple.
Yeah, I
That's
personally
understandable.
do this. I
Also peeled or
personally-
just straight bite, or it's.
I personally don't like the texture of apples because they get caught in my teeth.
Yeah.
But I do like the taste of an apple.
Yeah.
Like especially a nice cold apple.
I'd be cool with coming down to
That's
B
okay.
if that's where you guys are at.
I'm good to put it in a B. Now
Alright.
what the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Is this a peach?
Is that an
It's got the-
apricot?
It's got the
Is it
no,
an
'cause it-
No.
I don't know how to even say that fruit.
If it's one
I-
we don't recognize, we'll just throw it in need to try.
yeah,
It looks
no,
like an
this is-
apricot.
Yeah, I've never had an apricot, so I'm gonna
Me
put that
neither.
in need to try.
Avocado.
It orange look like peach, but orange and brown pit inside. Is that a brown pit that I see inside that?
Yeah, it's got a pit.
All right, so yeah, that's apricot.
Need
Never
to
had
try.
it.
Avocado. Okay.
Avocado. I don't like avocado.
When I was at my brother's wedding, I got called. I think it was pretentious for liking avocado toast. I was like, "What the fuck is wrong with avocado toast?" First off,
Dirty liberal.
it's avocado toast with bacon on it. That's not fucking pretentious, okay?
No,
That's
you're-
like you take something that's decently healthy and then you put bacon on it. It cancels out any health benefits it has. I personally love avocado, guacamole, avocado toast, avocado spread. I like it.
I wouldn't say I'm like disgusted by avocado, but like I'm totally cool with not eating it. So I would put it in like low C or even D.
Yeah,
personally.
I pretty much avoid it most of the time. C or D.
I'll put it in a C because I don't want to put it lower than that because I think it's good. Bananas. I fucking love bananas, and you can't tell me otherwise.
I do like
Beautiful banana.
I do like bananas. Unfortunately, if they are too ripe or not ripe enough,
Right.
they make me
But-
gag real bad.
That's where I put in my personal death battle rules. These are at the peak of their game. Best banana. like,
Okay. Peak of their
Okay.
game.
Peak of their
Um,
game.
I'd say
damn
that.
good bananas,
I'd put
damn good
bananas all the way in A's.
I put them in an A.
I-
I wouldn't say S.
You'd both put it in A. I'll substitute for A then. Personally, I like apples better, but I'm cool with
This looks like blackberries.
Blackberries.
I believe.
Or
I feel like-
raspberries.
No, raspberries are more red. This is
Oh,
definitely a
gotcha.
blackberry.
Blackberries. Yeah.
I have a special place in my heart for blackberries because we had bushes behind our house. So during the summer, I just go out and fucking eat blackberries constantly. straight off the bush.
Blackberries
They
are
are
good. I think raspberries are better though.
I need to get a hold of my sister. Not right now, but
I was
I
gonna
need
say
to.
you're gonna phone a friend for the fruit tier list.
I could. She'd probably respond. But no, because I don't remember if my grandma's jelly is blackberry or raspberry.
Mm.
I was called it raspberry, but like,
Now,
pretty sure it's blackberry.
when it comes to
Best
blackberries,
fucking jelly I've ever eaten in my life, dude.
just a blackberry at the peak of his game is not a sweet fruit. It is a very sour.
yeah, it's yeah.
I would put it in need to try
Well,
because if I'm thinking,
welcome to the podcast. This is what happens. We just end up at fruit tier list somehow after talking about economic disparity.
And food challenges.
it is really, we really did start with economic disparity, and now we're at fruit tier list.
So I think just a raw blackberry, even at the top of his game, doesn't get to A. It's a good fruit. It's nice and juicy.
No.
But
All right, we've got input from Alex from the stream. Fond of blackberries because their dad got into making blackberry pies. So S rank for Alex. Minimum we got to give it B or A because of blackberry pie memories.
I'm willing to put it in B because of the amount of things you can make out of it that are absolutely delicious.
I'm down for that. B for blackberries.
You know, I wasn't considering products like pies and jams and stuff.
Well, that's the thing. We have to revise if we do that because bananas, fucking banana bread, dude. Banana pudding, everything banana.
Banana would still stay in A for me.
I mean, yeah, it would bump up to A for me because I had it in B before, but
Let's put blackberries B.
okay.
That's a good place.
And personally, I don't feel like trying to put each tier in an order. Like, whether blackberries or apples are better, they're both B tier. I don't want to go through that trouble.
Yeah.
Blueberries.
I don't like blueberries. I would put them C with avocado.
Blueberries
Yeah.
are delicious.
I like blueberry muffins and
it-
blueberry pancakes, but blueberries on their own, I'm not a fan of.
I like blueberries help with memory. If you eat a bunch of blueberries, you can remember better. That's why elephants are so smart because they eat blueberries all the time.
Yeah?
Fuck. Where do
That's right.
elephants have access
you got
to
a,
blueberries?
you got a source for that, my guy?
Yeah, my brain because I eat a lot of blueberries and I remember that shit, dude.
Wow.
Right, cool.
I'm willing to put blueberries mid.
Yes.
Me-
C.
You think
Alright.
blueberries are? I think blueberries are they're good. I really like blueberries. This is a honeydew, or
No,
no,
that's a cantaloupe.
that's a
Cantaloupe.
cantaloupe.
Which is
Good
Honey-
cantaloupe is also very, very good.
I
Put it
must have
here.
never had a good cantaloupe because it's always bland as shit.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. My mom loves cantaloupe.
Good
Compared to a
cantaloupe is
watermelon, it
super
ain't
juicy
dick.
and sweet.
Yeah, it is my least favorite melon.
Yeah.
Cantaloupe is my least. I like honeydew and watermelon above cantaloupe.
D or F for this one for me.
Interesting.
And you said
Because
where,
good-
would you put it, Cargo?
S, because
Really?
cantaloupe, yeah, dude. Good
Uh,
cantaloupe is super sweet, super juicy. It's just yummy.
And I would also put it D or F. So we'll bring
B,
it.
I guess. Meet in the middle.
Let's put it C.
Oh,
Because we won't go as far as D or F, but there's two DFs and there's one
Okay,
S.
I'll concede to
that's
C.
why I said. That's why I said meet in the middle. B. 'Cause,
Cherries
like,
are
S-
probably also a C.
Cherries are F tier for me.
See,
Hard F tier for me. I cannot stand cherries.
cherry flavored things I like.
I don't like cherries or
Cherries.
cherry things.
No, chocolate covered cherry. I could
Oh.
eat a chocolate covered cherry any
Eat-
day of the fucking week.
The only cherry things I like are cherry Coke and cherry Dr Pepper.
Now, I wouldn't put it in S. I don't think cherries are God's gift to this planet. But
I think cantaloupe is.
you're a fucking dumbass. Is
say-
what you are.
I'd
You guys
say
have
B
just
or
had
C.
bad cantaloupe.
I would
cherries.
say. And Carl, you said you would put it in
F.
F, so we'll put it in D. Is that good?
Yeah, I guess. No, I'm just
Chan-
kidding.
Chance, you said D or C, right?
I said B or C, but that's fine. D's fine.
Okay. What the fuck is this?
I don't know.
No idea. Need to try.
Yeah.
Coconut.
I fucking
Hmm.
love coconut. A.
F.
No. Here's the thing. When we were in Belize,
No,
right?
D.
We were in Belize. I watched this motherfucker climb a tree, grab a coconut, and chop it open with a machete. And then we ate that coconut fresh and drank that coconut water. And that coconut had been drinking water straight out of the fucking ditch. And that shit was still good. So, coconuts are amazing.
For sure. A
They're all
tier.
hard. They're a hard D for me.
A tier minimum.
I like coconut cream pie, and that's it.
Okay, so we have two really good reviews and one not really good. So let's put it in a. I feel bad
Oh,
putting
coconut
it in
above apples and blackberries for sure. For me, anyways. A.
B.
It's
And you got coconut cream pie, and you got coconut cream pie. Is so
almond
good.
joys.
Do you guys just want to do the tier list, or like?
Hey man, I put cantaloupe in C for you.
Yeah, that was a sacrifice.
What the fuck do you mean I had an S?
Yeah, we had
That was
it in
not a compromise.
we had it in F. There were two in F, Gargo. There
I
were
hate
two
you
Fs,
guys.
One S.
You guys have shitty fruit taste.
Here, I will put it in B just for you, Gargo.
Okay, it's a B plus.
I'm putting it at the top of B, even though you don't want to do it that way. I'm putting it at the top of B. Carl, that's our compromise here.
Fucking fine, I guess. Whatever.
Is this a tomato? What is this?
Yes, tomato. A tier.
Okay,
F.
tomatoes. Hold on a second. Pizza.
Literally any tomato product. So
Okay.
marinara sauce,
Ketchup.
ketchup,
Okay, for marinara sauce for pizza,
spaghetti sauce.
I will give it a C. But I do not like tomatoes. I do not like ketchup. I do not none of that.
Okay,
almost
hey, at
any
least
other
you're consistent
form.
and you don't like ketchup. That's fine. I'm cool with that, because most people are like, oh, I hate tomatoes, but then they love ketchup, they love marinara sauce. Like,
No.
Now,
And it's
I
gotta be a
like
specific marinara. It can't be super thick.
I
I get that.
I don't like big raw tomatoes, but I could eat
Oh, I do.
cherry. I could eat cherry tomatoes like candy. I love cherry tomatoes.
Yeah, I don't like cherry tomatoes. I like the big, like, heirloom tomatoes.
Me and Cardinal are both high, and Chance, you said because of pizza sauce. You willing to go to C for it?
Yes, I'll accept C for tomatoes.
Well,
because of
except C.
pizza.
I was an A, so.
What the fuck's this next thing? Is that
It's
a date?
prune. I think it's a prune.
Well, aren't prunes just dried dates?
Yeah, I thought so. So there might be dates then.
I'm gonna look it up.
Never had it.
I've had prunes, or dates, I guess. They're okay. A prune is just like a big raisin. That's what it tastes like to me. They do make you poop. They help old people a lot. Old constipated motherfuckers.
Oh no, a prune is not a dried date, but that is a date that we see in the picture there. I've never had a date, so.
I think dates have the same health benefits as a prune, though. Because I think they're in the same.
They're very
family.
similar, and they're both typically eaten dried.
I've never had either, so.
I would put it, since I have tried it and you guys haven't, I will put it in need to try. Dragon fruit, I have had.
I've had. It's very disappointing.
I've actually had it.
Yeah, dragon fruit, it looks really fucking cool, and then you open it and it's white and spotty inside, and it's not as good as you think.
It still looks cool. Like, it's a really cool fruit, but it does not taste as good as you would hope.
The flesh is also kind of cool looking. The white speckledy, it looks like cookies and cream.
Yeah, all of it's super. It's the coolest fruit, in my opinion. The coolest looking fruit, and it's a disappointment to a certain
Well, it kind of tastes like dirt. Like, almost flavorless, and the only flavor it has is from texture, which is a weird thing to say, but I think accurate, because I think it just feels and tastes a little bit like wet dirt.
I would say
wouldn't have
D
any
or
idea.
F just because of how disappointing it is based off how cool it looks.
You cool with that, Cargo?
Yeah, I've never had it, so.
Oh, so we'll put it in F.
Jackfruit.
Jackfruit. Now, jackfruit.
I've also never had it, so.
No.
I've never had it, but I've heard you can make a lot of things out of it. Was this a pomegranate?
Fig.
It's a fig. Pomegranate's down here.
Well, I don't like Fig Newtons, so.
I love fig Newtons.
I think Fig Newtons are okay.
Fig
I would
Newtons are a
personally put it,
garbage
like, B
cookie.
tier.
What the fuck is...
Garbage cookie.
Okay, we'll put it... Is D okay for figs?
Sure.
I said B tier, so.
Now, what is this?
Grapefruit.
This is a grapefruit? Okay, grapefruit's pretty
There's a
good.
good technique with grapefruits.
Yeah, it's my favorite way to have
That's
them.
S tier right there. I mean, just because
for
they're
the grapefruit
so
video?
full of technique.
Never once eaten or tasted grapefruit, but I've gone through a lot of grapefruits.
It's very sour.
It's like a slightly more acidic orange, in my opinion.
Yeah. Like
I mean, it doesn't taste like an orange, but it's very acidic.
the texture is almost identical to an orange.
Yeah.
Flavor, it's the citric acid. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
very.
I think in my opinion, the most citrus that there is. It is the king of citrus.
Citrus. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd put it in like C or D, honestly.
I say we put it in B simply for the technique.
I guess peak of.
I mean,
game.
I'm okay with that.
I think that is the peak of their game for the grapefruit.
All right. White grapes.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of
And
grapes. They freak me
just-
out, their texture and all of that.
Freak you out. That's, I guess, texture. Yeah, that's fair.
We only have white grapes on here?
I was just about to say, because they only picture white grapes and there's not a black or red grapes on here, I say this counts for all grapes.
I mean, I do
Okay.
like grape jelly
Just
and grape
grape
jam
as a
and
fruit, as a whole.
not
I
a fan
think-
of wine, but
I don't
I
like-
like putting white grapes in the freezer and then eating them frozen.
You also
That's
like
pretty
putting peeps in the microwave and watching them fight.
I do like putting peeps in
That's-
the microwave to watch them fight.
aggressive.
I think, I don't know if this is weird, but I like red grapes more than white grapes.
Well, most people do.
I don't know if there's a difference in all actuality.
White grapes are typically more bitter or sour.
Also,
I think red grapes are typically sweeter.
cotton candy grapes are a lie. Those grapes do not taste like cotton candy.
You've not had good cotton candy grapes then, because good cotton candy grapes are freaking the sorcery.
You'll have to find me some good cotton candy grapes then.
I will find you some good cotton candy grapes, because
See, I'm willing to put
grapes in
B or C.
with
yeah,
apples. and
I'm
stuff.
willing to put them in B. I think grapes
Yeah.
are good. And what is this? Is this the watermelon?
No.
No,
The watermelon's down
watermelon's-
here.
yeah, I don't know
What
what
is-
that
I
is.
don't know what that is.
Honey,
That's a kiwi. No, that's
No,
not. That's
honey.
That's a
Honeydew.
honeydew. This is a
that's
kiwi.
a honeydew. That's the
I like.
best fucking melon. in the
I
world.
actually really like honeydew melon.
I don't know that I've
honey,
ever had
dude.
it.
Oh, it's like cantaloupe but green, and it tastes kind of. It's got like a honey flavor.
I think
Like
if
some
you've
honeydew.
never had it, we defer to me and Cargyle, and
Yep,
I
that's
think
We both agree that it's S tier.
we're
Like,
both gonna put it in S because honeydew is one of the best.
It is.
things.
The first S tier, only 2 people have a say in. Ah, give it an
Yeah,
A.
dude.
Give it an A.
yeah,
Come
bring it down
on.
to A just because
What?
it hasn't had it.
Okay, this thing
Put it above banana.
I have heard of, but I've never had it. I
There
think
you
it's- I've heard it's like weird, much like jackfruit. It's got like a weird texture.
I was gonna say
Right.
I watched Ethan eat it.
I've
Ethan
never
Nestor.
had it.
I don't know what it is though.
I don't know
Kiwi
that I've
don't-
ever had kiwi. That being said, I have approximately 12 kiwis in my bedroom right now.
Really?
Do I try a kiwi and give an
Yeah, get a kiwi
in-time
right now.
verdict?
Get a kiwi right now. I like kiwi. I actually like kiwi a lot.
I don't recall ever eating kiwi, but like strawberry kiwi, like
Weirdly
Strawberry
enough,
How does
they had.
watermelon kiwi. I don't know.
You gotta cut it open.
Alright, hold on.
You can just bite straight through it, but
You
you'll have
can,
that
but-
little fuzzy texture in your mouth.
I know. I usually took a spoon and scooped it because you can separate it from its like furry skin pretty easily.
I'll say it's
um,
kind of like a peach. You can peel it. You can bite straight through it.
I really like kiwi. They
Depends on
had
how you
it.
feel about the fuzzy texture.
It's one of the fruits they had at Blue River for some reason. They had quite a few kiwis at Blue River.
I don't remember that.
I liked it.
I gotta grab a knife. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, is lemon even something we can put? Like, do people just eat lemons?
Well, I mean, we gotta remember we're also including products.
Add it to dishes.
Yeah, and I guess
Drink lemonade.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we're including products like coconut cream pie and stuff like that. So lemonade, I would put it B tier, honestly.
I feel like we
Lemon meringue pie.
yeah, but I feel like we can't
lemonade
put it
pasta.
all the way up because the products, lemon products, are really good. Lemon meringue, like Anna was saying, lemon bars, lemon meringue pie, lemonade.
Bars. Ugh. Yes.
But I feel like we have to bring it down because ain't nobody eating just a raw ass lemon.
Alright.
That's a good point. More like C tier, maybe?
Let's wait for Chance to try his kiwi first, and then we'll deliberate.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't need a thing to. Well, maybe.
Also, in my chat, if anyone is here and has had any of these fruits, please feel free to weigh in. We do take chat's opinion into consideration.
These just look like furry little nut sacks.
Yeah, dude.
Alex was not happy about the cherry verdict. She said cherries are an A. Alex, you eat lemons just straight up. You're insane. You're an absolute menace to society, but I respect you.
But I respect it.
I respect the hustle. Because if you're just eating lemons raw, you like pain a little bit. You're accepting of pain.
If you eat Remy's
Here's my
raw,
kiwi.
there's your kiwi.
Ooh. Eat that shit.
Is the middle safe to eat?
Yeah, the whole flesh, the whole fruit.
You can eat the skin, but it's weird texture. It's like furry.
Yeah. I mean, you can feel it in your fingers. It's like an aggressive peach. It's an aggressive fuzziness.
Yeah, I used to spoon it out, but you can cut it into like fourths and then take a bite out of it like a.
I would say you could, yeah, cut it in fourths or just like cut a slice and then bite the slice.
All right, here we go.
Cut it in half and just use your teeth as a spoon.
Got some.
Yeah.
It's quite seedy.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Not as seedy as dragon fruit though.
I'd give
Is
it.
dragon
I'd probably put it in B.
B?
It's pretty tasty. It's not bad.
Cargo, where'd you say you put it?
I've never had them.
Okay. I also like them, so
I mean, I've had like, is it strawberry kiwi or watermelon kiwi? I think it's strawberry kiwi.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's like Go-Gurt and shit like that.
There's a lot of strawberry kiwi flavored things.
Yeah.
Now, the thing we were deliberating heavily, Chance, while you were gone, lemons.
Mm-hmm.
The products you make with lemons, lemon meringue pie, lemon bars, lemonade, all S tier items, right?
All
But-
delicious.
Just a straight lemon.
I'm down. I like biting into a lemon.
What?
I don't like chew it up and swallow it, but I'll bite into a sour lemon. That's
Do we want
fun.
to put it like B or C tier?
Sure.
I would be cool with up to B tier, considering all this dope stuff you can make with it.
Yeah, B
but-
tier is fine.
I also think you gotta put it up there because you can do that thing with the peel where you put it in your mouth and smile and you're like, oh, I got yellow.
Right.
Now, is this a
Lime.
lime?
It is a
Okay.
lime.
Alex says
And
they
it-
are in fact a menace.
It's a green lemon.
I mean, less lime products like.
Yeah.
I mean, there's key lime pie, which is also very good.
Lime juice on, like pork
Chicken?
tacos.
Pretty much anything.
Oh yeah, like just squeeze some lime juice on any meal and
I think that's the biggest difference for me is lemons you can do that with, but I think for some reason lime feels like it elevates food more than lemon does. Because
Yeah.
lime has a slightly different flavor than lemon.
both very sour but slightly different sours.
I'm willing to put lime in C just because there's not.
There aren't as many
COD?
big products you can make with it.
Yeah, there's
Um,
I
not
mean,
like.
key lime pie, but
Yeah, I'm about as passive for lime as I am for avocado, so.
a C tier then.
Okay. What is this?
Is that a rambutan or a lychee?
Oh, Alex says lime is S tier. They eat it straight.
Okay. Well,
You
we've
fucking-
already established Alex is a menace, so.
I've never had these.
Is it rambutan or lychee?
I
I can't tell. I think it's a lychee?
don't know.
No
I
idea.
don't-
Never had it.
The outsides are bumpy. Yeah, it looks like a lychee.
This is, I think, a mango.
Never had
I
it.
believe.
Oh yeah, the rambutans have the actual like long hairs off the outside of it. Almost identical, but
this,
lychees are just the little bumps.
this is another thing. When we were in Belize, I ate so many mangoes straight off a tree that I vomited. But I loved it. We also gambled with mangoes, and that was really
I've never liked mango anything all that much.
Never had a
Mango-
mango.
I've not disliked it to the extent of like cherries, so I would put it in C personally, but
Okay, I'll put it in C.
you can put it up in B if you want.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Chase has never had it.
If Chance has never had it and I dislike it, put it in B.
What is this?
I don't know.
Garlic?
Garlic.
It does look
Garlic's
like
not a
garlic, but it's
fruit,
not.
though.
garlic. So we'll put it there. I don't even know what it is.
No idea. Wait, is
With
that a pomegranate?
No, this is
No.
Okay.
This is an orange.
oh, it's this thing.
And
What is this? What are you? Come
orange.
here. Mango. Mangosteen?
Never had it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Just put it in need to try, because
Oranges.
oranges are alright.
I'm more of a
Orange.
cutie fan than orange. It's a texture thing again.
Oh, yeah, dude.
it would be in B for me.
I love ripping the fucking fishnets off those slutty little oranges, dude. I love fucking
Well, you know
cuties are the fucking best, dude.
that.
I know a couple cuties I'd rip some fishnets off of.
The ones you buy at the store, right? That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Those ones.
The context in my brain for that is that earlier today I saw a TikTok about the Netflix show.
Oh, Cardano.
And so when you...
I'm not Jeffrey Epstein. I'm talking about the fruit.
Yeah, but like, just fresh context, you know, it just feels bad.
Feels bad, bro.
I'd put oranges in B.
Because I don't think cuties are oranges. I think they're more tangerine adjacent.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, tangerines or what's the other one? I think it starts with an M.
Mangosteen.
Shut up.
I don't even know what this is, guys. It's another
I don't
CD.
either.
Since I don't know what it is, we'll put it there. What the fuck is this?
Oh, clementines.
Is this a plum?
I don't know.
I think
I
so.
don't think so.
This,
No,
this is
that's a plum. Yeah.
Yeah, plums have pits. This has seeds.
Okay. Purple fruit with
Yellow meat.
Yellow meat.
yeah, it looks like one of these things.
You guys think Grimace has yellow
What
meat?
are you?
Probably.
think
Hopefully.
Oh,
it's
is
like
it
color
passion fruit?
Oh. Passion.
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's passion fruit.
I've never had
And
passion.
that
fruit.
looks so gross.
Yeah, I've never had it.
No, like, hold up.
Peaches.
Hold up, I'm sending it in Discord. Here you go.
Ah.
This is passion fruit. Guys,
Sorry.
settle. Settle. Calm yourselves. I know Jack Black is amazing, but calm yourselves.
It looks
Yeah,
like
that's-
snotty corn.
Yeah, it looks like cream corn, and that's disgusting. So
Which, don't get me wrong, I freaking love cream corn, but that looks like bad cream corn.
it looks like moldy cream corn.
If any of these fruits are God's gift to this planet, this is God's one mistake. This is his singular mistake.
I'd say
Out
that
of all
about
of-
cantaloupe.
For chat, this is the image that we're talking about.
It looks like it's.
That looks like moldy cream corn.
It looks like it's got like hamburger helper in it, like cheeseburger
Gross,
hamburger
yeah.
helper.
Yeah. Okay.
Now,
I'm
peaches.
gonna-
I'm not a huge fan of peaches. They make me gag.
Fuck, man, we're never gonna get anything in S. Peaches are S tier, man.
A peach on its own. is
S
pretty
tier.
okay, I'd put it in B tier.
Now,
It's the
peach flavoring, I will say, is one of my favorites. But peaches themselves,
Peach
the
flavoring
texture
is-
makes me gag.
Peach flavoring to me is along the lines of not quite as bad, but still along the lines of cherry flavoring, where it just does not taste good to me.
Oh god,
Can we-
a peach iced
Peach
tea.
flavored
Oh.
things are just. Well,
I'd stick
Can
my
we put
dick
it-
in a peach iced tea.
Can we put it in A at least?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
yeah, I said I'd put it in B. So
Because
Even with it making me gag, I'm willing to
Well-
put it in A.
you like peach flavoring. I like peaches. Like I think they're S tier, and Cardinals like B is fine. So
yeah,
I think
we can
A
do
would be
middle
good.
for A.
I don't think we're gonna get one in
Middle.
S.
I think
Uh,
the close- well, I mean, there's a couple that
There's a couple good ones still.
there's a couple I see that could get up there.
Pears hurt my feelings. I think if somebody gives me a pear, I'm gonna cry.
It's like a worse apple.
Pears, it is a worse apple. C tier.
C tier for sure.
No, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
if
I'd
you-
be okay throwing it in D actually with
Well, that's
cherries
the-
and.
if you
Yeah,
get
I think
a
it's way better than cherries.
fruit bowl, right, or if you get one of those fruit cups,
How the fuck is cantaloupe in C tier?
Because it's awful.
the worst part of any of those things is the pear, because pear just does not taste good.
I mean, I disagree, but I'll be cool with D.
Oh, but that's the thing. I know a lot
I
of
feel
people would
about the
say
same as pear as I do for like avocado or blueberries. Like
I
it's
know-
all right, but eh.
The
Well,
entire
no, I don't like
BoJack
avocado.
Horseman cast would say that fucking cantaloupe is the worst part of a fruit salad.
I would agree.
Y'all have just had bad cantaloupe then, because cantaloupe is super sweet and juicy.
I think it takes a specific person to like cantaloupe. I think there's a
I-
specific flavor profile to cantaloupe. Okay,
Sweet and juicy.
Pineapple.
pineapple.
Pineapple is
C.
D tier for me.
C or
It's
D.
what?
I do not like
I don't like
pineapple.
The
What do you
only
like?
time I've ever liked pineapple is when my grandma would make, I think it was Christmas ham,
I
and,
am
and
just,
she would put pineapple and Dr. Pepper on it.
I am
for flavor.
flabbergasted. I am
I don't like
flabbergasted.
I don't dislike pineapple as much as I dislike cherries,
What a pineapple.
but I do dislike pineapple more than I dislike pears.
Dude, it's fucking, dude, salt your pineapple. Do a fucking pineapple upside down cake.
Oh,
Fucking
your pineapple.
Great. Yeah, dude, salt on pineapple, fucking delicious.
Salt on a citrusy, bitter. The fuck is wrong with you?
My friend, when
Do
we
you
were
hate your taste buds?
no, when we were in Belize, this is really weird, but when we went out on the water, because we were there for like helping a community clean up and stuff, but then the last day we went to an island, and we went out on a boat, and the guy had fresh pineapple, and he fucking dipped it in the ocean, and it was like, taste this. It was the best thing I'd ever had in my fucking life, dude. I don't know why, but it was
I
fucking
hate you.
delicious.
You need
Alex
to
agrees.
for
Alex
real
says
place.
pineapple is A tier at least.
Exactly. Should we meet in the middle or should we go lower? I have Alex on my side, and Alex is a fucking menace. Okay.
Alex is a
Supposedly
menace,
pineapple
but
juice is
automatically
supposed to make
demerits
your
2 tiers.
stuff taste better too, so I'm willing to give it a try and go B.
It does make your cum taste good. Well, better. I don't think cum can taste good.
Yeah.
Depends on who you are, I guess. Some people like pineapple.
I'll smash a pineapple if that's what it takes.
Okay. B or C?
B.
C.
We can, C. Yeah, that works.
This is a plum.
Never had a plum.
Never had a plum.
Okay, we'll put it here. I've had plum. They're not amazing. Pomegranate.
Never had a pomegranate.
Pomegranate seeds are what's good about pomegranate.
I've had pomegranate seeds. I mean, that's pretty much what a pomegranate is, though. Is the
Yeah.
seeds.
It's the seeds, yeah. Because I mean, look at it. There's like no actual flesh to it at all. It's all seed.
So you've had it, Cardo.
Pomegranate seeds are really good. I would put it A tier personally.
Alex agrees. A tier.
I would be okay with putting them A tier. I didn't hate them.
They've got a slight bitterness to them, but they've also got a slight sweetness to them.
Alex also informs the flesh is poisonous apparently.
For what?
Oh, is it?
Oh, for pomegranates?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I've never had any idea.
Raspberries, another really good tea flavoring.
I
in my opinion.
also agree. Raspberries are much better than blackberries.
I do like raspberry peace tea. I don't know if that's actually raspberry flavor, but it
It
sounds
is
like it
raspberry
is.
flavor, yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty good. I would put it.
Yeah, good
A or B at that
preserves.
point.
Oh, I'd give it an A or an S. I really
think-
like raspberries.
I think we have to at least put it above blackberries.
Yeah.
So I'm good with an A.
Starfruit.
Never had it.
I'm not a
Never had it.
huge fan of it. It's okay. Me personally, I'd probably do C, middle of the road.
Cardinal, have you had it?
No.
I've never had it.
We
So,
can do
I
we can do
guess
never
C.
we can do need to try. We can do a need to try and then go back and try all of the ones we haven't had. And
That's a
then,
good idea.
And then give.
But I don't want to try any of
We got to.
There's a reason we made it this far in life.
We got to, Cardinal, for content. We have to get together sometime.
We have to
With
wait
all of
until
these
I
things.
reach affiliate so I can write it off as a business expense for my
We're
content.
not gonna buy it.
What do you mean? I
I'll
could.
fucking buy it. Strawberries.
I could buy
Okay. Can we please put strawberries in S? Please.
Man,
Oh, strawberries for
I
sure.
was gonna say A tier.
For sure S.
just
Strawberry
because
shortcake.
There
Oh.
are so many fruits on this list that I like so much more than strawberries.
No, strawberries are top of the line.
Strawberries have to be like in S, because like
Strawberries are so mid though. I was gonna say A tier because they're like, when you get a good strawberry, it's good, but like they're.
I mean, so here's the thing: just a strawberry straight is really good.
Yes.
You got chocolate covered strawberries, strawberry fucking
Shortcake.
cake,
Mm-hmm.
shortcake. You got just like strawberries and whipped cream for
Strawberry
some reason.
milk, strawberry jelly.
Strawberry
Oh.
milk.
The best way, in my opinion, to eat a strawberry is with cream
Yeah.
cheese fruit dip,
That's also very good.
which
Can we,
is why I would put it in A tier personally. But
S
So here's
for
the-
sure.
you're saying A. Me and Chance are both saying S.
yeah,
Can we
I
put it
guess.
in S?
I guess this mid-tier fruit can be the first
Hold
one
on.
we put in S tier.
We can compromise with you, and we can say because we don't have any S's except for strawberry. One of these A or B's that you had more input on that you liked more than strawberries, we can
Honeydew,
move up to
of
S.
course. Honeydew and cantaloupe both I would personally put in S tier, but considering cantaloupe is garbage.
Okay,
and
what
the
if
worst
what if
fruit
we
to
move
choose.
cantaloupe to A?
No,
What if we
we
put?
made our choice.
What
We
if
made
we
our
put?
choices.
Hold on. What if we put honeydew in S because I also like honeydew. You also like honeydew a lot. So can we put we can put honeydew in S
Okay.
as a compromise because you like cantaloupe more, but it's also another melon akin to cantaloupe.
No. I didn't say I like cantaloupe more. I like honeydew more than cantaloupe, but I think cantaloupe is also S tier.
I say let's put honeydew in S because
Fine.
I like honeydew a lot too. Watermelon.
Watermelon is
S.
also S tier. Let's
S.
Okay,
S tier,
finally.
baby. Fucking
Finally.
watermelon.
In S, we all agree on finally watermelon. Watermelon
okay.
is amazing.
So one
Alex
thing I've
agrees.
got to
Strawberry
say-
and watermelon S ranked. They will die on that hill. If they
So,
don't
yeah.
end up in S, they were leaving. So I'm
So
keeping my one other viewer. Yes.
So, the thing that shocked me more than anything, as far as like the fruits that I personally have S tier, I was expecting you both to say honeydew was F tier,
Really?
because most people I know that have had honeydew
I've never
don't
had
like
it. I didn't
honeydew.
have an input on that one.
Oh, really?
That was
Why did we put it in A?
strictly you two. Because we
were
didn't
doing the compromise.
we didn't
And
feel having our
didn't
first
have-
S being one that not all of us had had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So now that we have strawberry and S, it's okay to put.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strawberry and watermelon for sure S tier. I'm
Here's the
I
okay.
thing.
expected you guys to like cantaloupe more than honeydew.
I just must
That-
have always had bad cantaloupe. It's not good.
I like.
guess.
I think I like honeydew flavored things a lot too.
Yeah, I do.
That probably makes a big difference.
I think
like
I'm
honeydew
sucking
vape
on a
juice.
honeydew vape right now.
I just said.
Both just said honeydew.
I just said honeydew vape juice is pretty good. I also like there's a honeydew cream soda that's in Japan, and it's really really good.
Didn't you either got me or you had that you let me try a honeydew boba tea.
Yeah, I got you a honeydew boba tea.
I was gonna say I couldn't remember if you got it for me or if you had one and you let me try it. But
Because there
honeydew
was
boba tea was.
I remember that because
it was
you
so
were
fucking good.
you were at home and Hannah and I were at the boba shop, and I was like, "Hey, I don't think Cargill's ever tried boba. We should get Cargill some boba."
Boba's
to try."
so good.
Yeah,
And then we
that's
asked
the
you
one.
what you wanted and told you the flavors, and you said honeydew.
yeah. Because
Dude-
honeydew is the greatest
Dude.
thing to ever be put in my mouth.
The Jack's energy drink boba things are fucking delicious.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've never like Jack's Donuts.
Yeah.
I've never had that because there's
Yeah.
the boba place in the village right across from Jack's Donuts that I always go to.
Dude, I want some honeydew boba now.
I've never been in there actually. That other
I-
boba place.
It's pretty good. I would recommend it. They have a lot more flavors. The one I always get is they have brown sugar boba, like the actual
Brown
the,
sugar boba was good too.
brown sugar boba with Hokkaido milk tea, which is like kind of a cinnamony milk tea. I don't know if I think you're the one that doesn't like cinnamon, Chance.
I like cinnamon.
Who was it? Well, somebody. Does Tristan not like cinnamon? I know you both don't like pickles.
Yeah, fuck pickles.
I love pickles.
Okay, I think pickles on my sandwich are the thing I don't like. A straight pickle? Hell, even a curved pickle. I'll eat a curved pickle. But
Hey.
I think every pickle curves a little bit. Don't be ashamed of your curved pickle.
It depends. If you deliberately train it to grow in a certain way to where it is perfectly straight, you can do that. But you have to go from the moment that it forms, and you have to go throughout until harvest. Like, you gotta have basically like, think toilet paper roll. You know, you gotta grow it in like a cylinder that'll keep it straight throughout its entire time.
Dude, the context for this.
And then, like, as you pickle it, even you've got to have something there to keep it straight as you pickle it.
Hannah made some pickles that were pretty good.
Oh, homemade pickles. Oh,
Have you guys ever had dilly beans?
what?
Dilly beans. Pickled
Take that as a no, cause
pickled
what?
pickled green beans.
No.
Hannah's grandfather makes dilly beans. Very, very good. He makes them a little bit spicy, and I like that.
Interesting.
I respect the dilly bean hustle.
You know, as a trio tier list, I'll be okay with this one. Honeydew Boba does slap, Alex.
Did you see that? Because I was pulling it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Honeydew Boba does slap.
I have never had the lavender boba, but I bet you it does taste pretty good.
Yeah, as a trio tier list, I'm okay with that. If it was my own tier list, you better believe all three of them melons would be top S tier.
I'm just looking at other.
And they would be the only things in S tier.
What other
Rest-
tier lists are there?
I don't know. Restaurant tier lists or
FNAF.
FNAF characters. tier
Greatest
list.
video games of all time. Let's see what we got on here.
Greatest
Oh,
of all
God.
time.
This is a lot.
That is a lot. Fuck. I haven't played most of those.
I also have not played most of those.
What about?
Twitter-
Oh, I was gonna say anime, but Cargill's not huge on anime.
I think he'd still be. Hold on. Let's look up anime.
Anime. If we did an anime tier list, 90% of them would be like, I haven't seen it.
This isn't too bad. You've probably seen. I've probably shown you Jujutsu Kaisen,
Okay, I can at least 2 of those off the bat.
Jujutsu
3.
Kaisen, My Hero Academia, Demon Slayer, Pokemon,
Dragon
One
Ball
Piece.
Z.
I guess technically Pokemon, but I saw like a handful of episodes when I was a very small child.
Psyche
So-
K. There's not a lot of animes on here though.
Yeah, I've never seen most of those as well. I've
What the
seen, I think, 5 that I counted on that list.
Anime Amazing tier list. Okay, now this is a lot of animes. Some of which I have never seen. Trigun, I showed you Trigun, but this is the old Trigun.
Yeah, Trigun was pretty cool. I think you only showed me the first episode, though.
Yeah, Sailor Moon I have seen some of because Hannah.
Oh, this also has films on it, because isn't that Howl's Moving Castle?
Where at? Now I gotta
Or am
look
I
it.
dumb?
I gotta find it.
I think
I
I'm
would-
dumb, never mind.
I wish they would just have the fucking.
Because if you're not seeing it, then it's not on.
That is Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It looks like Howl's Moving Castle.
That's what I was saying, it looks like it, but
Well, and we
I don't know.
have
I've never seen...
Kill la Kill. Have you ever watched Kill la Kill, Chance?
Where's the image for that one?
Right here.
No, I have not.
It's really weird.
Oh, Booba.
It's really, really weird. Cowboy Bebop, pretty good. Yeah, there's Totoro on here.
And Spirited Away.
Megalobox, I actually really like Megalobox.
How many of these have I seen? Because I've not seen any of the bottom 2 rows, except for Totoro and Spirited Away.
I think I'm the only JoJo fan here.
Seen Death Note, so that's 3 so far.
Because I don't think you guys have watched JoJo with me.
Pokemon? Oh, Kiki's Delivery Service.
I've pretty much avoided JoJo.
Why have you avoided JoJo?
Just cause I didn't like the way it looked.
Actually, this anime, Hunter x Hunter...
Fucking love Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, the author was inspired to write Hunter x Hunter by JoJo.
Really?
Yes, JoJo was the inspiration for Hunter x Hunter.
JoJo was a newer one.
That's disgusting.
JoJo has been going on for so long.
Oh, I
Long
don't
time.
have any idea.
And then, honestly, just without placing things on the tier list, Hunter x Hunter's S.
Agreed.
Real quick, if you scroll down to where you can see the bottom row again, back up, I guess, a little bit. There. No, you went too far again.
Sorry.
There. Out of those ones right there, I have seen 9.
Really?
Yes. That I can remember. And I'm including ones like Pokemon, where I only saw a handful of episodes as a very small child. Out of the top 2 rows, I mean, I recognize them, but I don't think I've seen any of them.
I have seen almost all of them.
Oh, Bobo.
I
fucking love Bobo.
4.
Bobo's right next to it.
Hold on. Is that
one?
What's the red one on the top?
This one?
Is that Afro Samurai?
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I've seen 10 total.
I liked Afro Samurai. Have you ever
Afro
watched
Samurai
Afro
was amazing.
Samurai?
I have not.
That is Samuel L. Jackson's anime.
Oh.
It is.
You
It's
gotta watch
amazing.
it. This one, Samurai Champloo. I think I showed you one episode, or maybe it was Hannah that I showed an episode. Because the music in it and the vibe, and I've said this about a lot of anime, but this one I feel like the most, the music-wise, reminded me of Jet Set Radio. Music-wise, it reminded me of Jet Set Radio. There's Bleach. I've seen Bleach. Yu Yu Hakusho, probably A or S for me. People would kill me if I put Yu Yu Hakusho any lower because it's such an old classic.
What's the one that's the big gray ball sack in the middle?
I don't know. I think it's another Studio Ghibli movie.
It looks like it, but did you just try to click on it to enlarge the image?
Yeah, I did.
I heard your mouse click.
Dragon Ball Z.
S.
I feel like you'd have to put it in A or S just because of the amount of fans it has.
And yeah, I personally would put it in like.
But that's the thing. With these, you have to take into account, even if you don't
Do I, though?
personally. For me, I would have to take into account, even though I don't personally find it to be the best anime. The amount of fans Dragon Ball Z has, it has to be higher, because you don't get that high up, that many fans by being a shit anime.
Correct.
Well, we're not going like objective rating. We're just going our personal feelings on it.
My
At least that's
personal
how I do
feelings,
it.
Dragon Ball Z is one of my most favorite animes ever.
Have you
It's
guys
one of my
ever
I've
seen
seen,
any
honestly.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
Like I said, I've only seen 10 total on this entire list, so that I
These guys-
remember. Never seen it.
I actually really liked it.
God, these dogs are so annoying.
They were really horny. Just really horny. Lots of animals wanting to fuck each other. A wolf wanting to fuck a rabbit, or a rabbit wanting to fuck pretty much any other animal that crossed their path. It was weird, but I liked it.
I recognize a couple,
What
like
is-
Sailor Moon and stuff like that, but I've never watched Sailor Moon.
what is this one?
I have no idea.
It's not Black Clover.
So that's what I thought. It was a demon from Black Clover?
I don't think so.
Kind of looks like one.
No spoilers for Black Clover, by the way. Alex is watching it currently.
Oh, sorry, Alex. I won't spoil Black Clover for you at all. This is
I've never seen it, so I can't.
this movie. Yes, colors were invented for this movie. There were colors that didn't exist that they invented for this goddamn movie. I'm not even joking. Like, they had not used these colors in any cinematography, and they made it for that show. It was
I won't
pretty
lie.
crazy.
For as iconic as it is, I was so confused the entire time I watched it.
Really?
Yeah. I had no idea what the fuck was happening.
Okay. One Piece.
S.
Oh, that is One Piece, isn't it? Okay, so
Yeah.
11. I didn't recognize that was One Piece.
Did we already cover Attack on Titan? That's S.
One Piece has to be.
I don't see Attack on Titan on this list.
Oh, is it not?
I don't see it.
That's what I'm looking for. It has to be. You can't make an anime hero.
You would think, but I don't see it anywhere.
Where is it?
Because that would be one that I
Gotta be
recognize.
on here. Like, come on. You can't make a tier list for anime and not have Attack on Titan on it.
Is that what that big red one is that we can't figure out?
Could be.
They just get like Attack on Titan fan
I feel
art.
like they chose really bad pictures for this.
Yeah. Anime Menja.
Okay, I can recognize these
Worst
characters.
possible way ever.
This is
Well,
Mob
that's Neon
Psycho.
Genesis. That's
This
Mob
is-
Psycho's so good.
I was going top left across, like
There's
reading the book.
Loki.
That is
That's Boruto, not Naruto.
Ew,
I got
Boruto, I've heard
Pokemon.
is.
They have to
garbage.
be ranked. Wait, but hold on. So they want us to do. This one wants us to do Naruto, Naruto, the other series that I don't remember what it's called,
Shippuden.
Shippuden, and then Boruto. Which, to be fair, at least Naruto and Boruto have to be ranked separately for sure, because
Yeah.
they're not in the same league
Yeah.
at all. This is My Hero. I have to look really closely to see.
Yeah, I don't recognize most of these.
I recognize quite a few of them. Is this Doro Hedoro?
I don't fucking know.
You would like Doro Hedoro, Cargo. It's a Netflix anime, though. Or Netflix did the anime adaptation of it, I should say. Come on, there has to be a better.
Dude, what?
the fuck is that? There has to be a better anime.
Oh, Anime Fighters Simulator.
Yeah.
That's what that one was.
This would be
Dude, I would
anime.
But I would honestly just go through them one by one until you find one that's good.
I mean, some of them are good, but like the pictures are so small, it's hard to see. It's just 500 plus anime and movies?
Did it say 500? I thought it said 250.
It said 500 plus.
Okay, well.
Okay, so this isn't just like One Piece Naruto. This is like every Naruto movie, every One Piece movie. Nah. Nah. 300 plus anime. This isn't too bad. I can recognize these. These are at least the like cover art for these.
I recognize Dragon Ball Z. Or one of the Dragon Ball series. I don't fucking know.
Rise of the Shield Hero. By the way, since you've seen Fairy Tail, right? Is that what your Mystigan is based
Yes.
off of?
Yes.
The channel?
Have
Have you watched
I watched
Fairy Gone yet?
Fairy Gone? No.
Yeah, he did another series called Fairy Gone, and now he's doing another Fairy Tail series.
Fuck yeah. I love Fairy Tail. It's top tier.
Fire Force, very good.
Glitter Force?
No, Glitter Force
Fire
would be
Force, so good.
shit tier. Glitter Force would be here.
I would call it low tier.
Wait, what are we ranking?
Anime now.
Well,
Glitter
which one
Force.
specifically?
I think we could start at the top. I have not watched Fairy Gone yet.
Haven't watched it.
I feel like that's where a lot of these are gonna go, specifically for Cargo. Let me order some ice cream. Blizzards. Ooh, what blizzard should I get?
I will tell you right now that the first one I've seen that I recognize that I've seen is Afro Samurai.
I mean,
Which I guess isn't that far, but that's a lot that I haven't seen that
Thank
come
you.
before it, so.
I don't recognize this one.
No. I have seen that on the top, the red with the yellow skates. I've seen that one.
Yeah, I know there's gonna be a lot on here I haven't seen because I don't recognize some of these pictures. And I haven't watched a lot of the Fate the Fate series. This one I don't even recognize.
Yeah, I don't either.
This one is... Shoot, it's that anime movie. I don't remember what it's called, though. I've seen it.
It's that anime movie.
I didn't like it enough. I didn't like it enough to remember the name.
But I haven't watched.
Rise of the Shield Hero? You guys have
Still
probably never
haven't
seen
watched it. Yeah.
No.
that. Let's go with one of the...
I was gonna say, for the ones we haven't seen, we could just leave them at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go with one of the smaller lists.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's a good list.
My Hero Academia. I would not say amazing.
I think
I
it
would say
is.
very good, personally.
I think it's
I
very
only
good.
watched whatever Nick showed me.
I think
of that
they're-
one. It wasn't good enough to make me watch.
Their
on my own,
ability to keep
so.
up with the vast amount of heroes and all of their different developments is very good.
Personally, the only way I'm gonna put it in amazing tier is if it's one that I would go watch on my own.
I would say
Which
very
none
good.
of these are gonna be, so.
I wouldn't put my Hero Academia in amazing because I did not think it was amazing. I thought it was very good, especially the first season. I would say if we were just going off the first season, I would put it in amazing.
Alex and I disagree.
I'm sorry, but I can't rank my Hero Academia up there with One Piece. or-
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that.
Yeah, I can't put it up there with the greats. It's good, but it's not top 4 of all time for everybody. Jujutsu Kaisen.
Amazing.
Very
Its
See,
fight
that's another one.
scenes, its hand-to-hand combat fight scenes are fucking top tier. I love it.
Here's the thing: is we have to compare it because yes, I really fucking love Jujutsu Kaisen. Cargo, you have seen it. You have seen some of it. I showed you some of it.
I'd put it in very good, alongside my hero.
I think that's the thing we have to take into account. Does it belong with fucking One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto?
Bleach.
Literally
I think if it had more content that was out and it could be judged by, it could. I'm okay going very good. It's very good.
Shoot. I can't see this one close enough.
I don't know what it is. It doesn't look like anything familiar.
I think it's Madoka Magica, but I can't tell. I don't recognize the front.
If anyone in chat recognizes the ones that we don't, please weigh in, because we need all the help we can get.
Yeah, because I don't recognize it. Let's put it in no for now, just because I have not watched it and
Yeah.
I don't recognize it. Erased. Okay, I don't think you guys have seen this one.
Huh.
Okay.
This is really easy when you have a day off at all. Sit down, watch the whole thing. One of the best one and done series I have ever seen. Straight up. Now it's not punch fighting. There's no punch fighting. There's no cool, epic powers. But it hits hard. I'm talking about Erased. You remember Erased?
Yeah.
Because we sat there and watched it one day, the whole series. I recommend both of you, when you have some time, to sit down and watch Erased because it's very, very good. But since you haven't seen it, we'll go middle of the road.
No.
Hannah, you want me to put your input in? It goes no, bad, okay, very good, or amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing? I would also put it in amazing.
That's 2 amazings versus 2 never seen it, so
If
This
I
is-
can sit and watch it for a whole day and be glued to it,
That's
it must
true.
be pretty good.
then
That's
it
true.
legally is required to go in amazing tier.
That and
Did you-
that original Digimon was pretty good, by the way.
I actually never watched
Never saw it.
Digimon.
I watched it as a kid. I watched the fuck out of it.
Not,
Oh.
but is it in amazing?
I wouldn't call it amazing. I wouldn't even call it very good compared to most things. I would say it's okay, but as a kid, I enjoyed the shit out of it.
I would okay. I've seen clips of Digimon, but I've never sat and watched Digimon. I mean, it seemed like a typical kids anime.
Yeah, basically.
Not bad. Demon Slayer.
I have mixed feelings about this.
Very good for sure. I would. The art alone almost makes me want to say it's amazing because it's so good.
See, fight scene
I'm
animation,
not gonna say it's.
I would say very good or amazing.
Hmm.
Everything else, I would say okay at best.
Okay. I'm not going to spoil any Demon Slayer for anybody.
Please don't.
But the manga is done, and I have read the whole manga. I would not put it in amazing. I would say it leaves a lot to be desired, especially the manga. I'm down to put it in very good. I don't think it belongs in okay, bad, or no. I think that would be doing a disservice to how good, especially the first and second season are.
Okay.
But I will say the manga does disappoint you.
No, it doesn't.
I disagree.
It
Pokemon.
doesn't. I cried.
I would
Can
say very good or amazing for
Yeah.
Demon Slayer myself. Pokemon is okay.
I don't. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
would
we can
say
put it in
okay.
very good or amazing. It's just kind of. It's,
The problem is it doesn't feel like it's an anime. It feels like it's a
Yeah.
cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Which,
feels
as
like
in a
I'm-
cartoon, I would say is very great. But as an anime, I cannot classify it.
Personally, even as a cartoon, I would still just call it okay.
Now this is.
I wasn't a big Pokemon person. The Pokemon creatures themselves are cool. A lot of them, but like just as a whole, I'm like, eh.
This is Code Geass,
Haven't seen it,
and
unfortunately.
I know there are many, 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 many people who would say that this is like One Piece, Dragon Ball, Naruto material. Like this is, I mean, and there has been polls, and Lelouch, which is the main character in Code Geass, is the most liked male anime protagonist of all time. Above like Goku, Luffy, Naruto, all of those, it's Lelouch. People like Lelouch the most. I think I have not sat and watched the whole thing. It's not my vibe. I think it's like a tech anime because tech animes aren't my thing. Like, shit. What's the big robot one, Cargo?
Gundam.
Gundam. Well, I don't like Gundam. There's another one. Is it Evangelion? Is that also another big mech
Oh,
one?
Neon Genesis, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I never got into Evangelion, but I can respect it for what it is. I know people love Evangelion, so I think I pronounced that 3 different ways in one sentence.
You did.
But I feel like because of this, we cannot put this in bad.
I've never seen
But-
it, so I have no
I
say.
couldn't sit through it, so I'll put it in okay. Psyche K, you guys probably haven't seen it.
No.
Nope.
I know at least one person is very, very fond of it in the one Discord server that I'm in, but I've never seen it.
I'm just gonna put it in the middle for now. I really liked it. It's a comedy anime, and it's very fun. It is very funny. It's very good at its job. Dragon
Amazing.
Ball.
Amazing.
I wouldn't put it there, but I feel like you have to respect what it is.
Oh god, it's so good.
Personally,
Cell
I would put it
Saga,
okay or
so
bad,
good.
honestly.
So good. Boo
I'm
Saga,
not a,
pretty
not big
good.
on, not big on Dragon Ball.
I'm not big on it either, but
The Dragon Ball Super stuff was pretty decent. The most
My-
most recent movie, banger.
my personal belief is that that I feel like I have to respect what it is. Same
I
thing
mean,
with
yeah,
Evangelion.
by all means, if you feel like you have to respect what it is because of what it is or whatever, by all means. Personally, I don't feel like I have to respect that, so I would say
Yeah,
okay or bad.
so we're just like, it's okay or bad. It's not.
Yeah, I don't care how many fans it has. I'm gonna say how I feel about it personally.
Now, this is Tokyo Revengers.
Never heard of it.
Oh,
Haven't seen.
I've talked about it a lot. That's another one
Have
I
you?
recommend. Yeah. That's another one I recommend you guys, because it's not one and done, but only the first season is out. I recommend you sit down and watch it. I could give you a little synopsis just really quick. So, an adult who used to be a thug when he was a kid, he used to be a gangster.
An adult who used to be a child.
He gets at the first beginning of the series, he gets pushed off of a railway track and gets hit by a train. And then suddenly he's a middle schooler again. He's back in his middle school, and he ends up joining a motorcycle gang, the Tokyo Revengers. And the whole series is about him traveling from his past to his future, back and forth, trying to stop people from dying, namely his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend from when he was in middle school, who is for some reason being hunted and killed in the present day. And he's trying to go back in time to figure out who's doing it and why it's happening. And then when he goes back and the butterfly effect has happened and a lot of shit has changed, he ends up going back to the past to try and fix things to the point where it's normal enough that people aren't dying, but it's not too different from what was originally his future. It's weird, and it's mind-fucky, and it's timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly shit. I really like it. I would say very good, and you guys haven't seen it, so I'm putting in very good. And I refuse to put anywhere else.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, if there's only one input on it, that input is the input.
What is this?
Looks like one of the more recent Digimons. It's not great from what I
was gonna
understand.
say, it looks like a Digimon reboot or whatever.
What's this?
No fucking idea.
I can't even fucking see what it is. One Piece.
Amazing.
One Piece, just because of what it is, I guess. Fine.
We've started watching it, Cargill, and you like it. You don't
I
hate
do like it. But like I said at the very start of this, the only way it is going to reach amazing for me personally is if I would go off and watch it on my own.
And
I
you don't
would
think
not do that with One Piece.
You don't think you'd do that?
I wouldn't do that with any of them,
Really?
as of right now. I haven't done that with any anime
That's true.
in the last, I don't know how many years. The only times I watch anime is watching it with you, so...
Is there one you think you would watch by yourself at all, out of any of them that you've seen, if you had access to it?
I do have access to it.
Oh, yeah.
I have your Crunchyroll.
Yeah.
I have access to anime, and I do not watch anime.
But have you even logged into Crunchyroll?
No,
Because
no.
you have said many a times, I should go watch this by myself. Because I
Yeah.
like it.
And
that
then
is
I
why
don't.
Yeah, that's why I
Because
gave
it
you the
doesn't have enough allure.
Make me sad,
And
Carl.
also just because, also just because I forget.
I don't even know what this is.
I don't either. Looks
Okay,
like
fine.
a Pokemon Digimon spoof.
Attack on Titan.
I would also say amazing.
I've never seen it.
One of the few animes that has kept me vitally gripped from episode 1 going forward with what's going to happen and keeping me guessing too.
My back hurts.
This is the
Because I sit with
seven
horrible posture.
Deadly Sins.
Also one of my favorites.
but I don't feel like you can put it in amazing.
I don't think so either. I think very good. I think it's same tier as My Hero and Demon Slayer and Jujutsu if we're keeping them in very good.
Here's my take on Seven Deadly Sins. If I were ranking just the first couple of seasons, I would put it in amazing. But because it's a whole, and the most recent season is total garbage,
Is it?
I very disappointed with the most recent season. I put the most recent season in no. I just say don't watch it. It's bad. But
I do like the name Escanor. I want to name my dog Escanor.
I thought you were gonna say like your kid or something. I was like, don't name your kid Escanor.
No,
Dude,
but I
if
would
I
for
get
sure
another-
name a pit bull Escanor.
If I ever get another dog, and I have the option of getting it as a puppy and the breed that I want, I'm getting a husky and I'm naming it Travis Jr.
Huh.
I feel like, Chance, you're probably gonna have to get off soon.
Yeah, I really do. I was just thinking that I need to eat and I should probably shower and all that before I go to
I was
bed
gonna
for
say
work.
that, and then we started the anime stuff, and I was like, hey,
Well,
anime.
I just want to see who's on this list because it's female cartoon hotties.
Okay, well, first and foremost, I
Um,
saw Celia on there, and Jennifer Tilly is the voice actress for Celia, so, like,
Marceline's
that
number
definitely
one. I
boosts
don't give a
up
fuck
my
about
opinion.
any of these others.
Oh, whoa, hold on.
Okay, hold on. Lost City of Atlantis girl. Yeah,
Hold
she's there.
on.
Hold on.
Princess Kita?
Oh,
Dude.
is she on here? Is she on here?
Who?
Oh God, Mrs. Incredible. She's on there too. Shit. Never mind. Hold on.
Okay, hold up. Okay, so, my S tiers. You got, okay, so you got, oh, Nick, you're scrolling.
Look it, sorry.
Oh God, Toph's on there. Shit. I've said before on stream, I would suck the dirt off of grown Toph's toes,
A
dude.
grown Toph. Okay, but this is a picture of child Toph.
Well, she's grown now, so.
So, okay, some of these are really weird because they've got number 5 and number 3.
Yeah, those are children. Okay, now.
And, like,
Oh God, girl from Kim Possible. Oh, Raven. Oh.
if it would be different if they chose, like, a fan art or something that was them as adults.
Oh.
Or, like, canon adult versions or whatever. If it was adults.
The
it'd be
Cadillac
fine.
car
But
from
because
Cars.
it's specifically the images of the characters as children, it just freaks me out.
Okay, but
Well,
also,
we can safely assume we're discussing all adults.
I
There's-
mean, yeah.
2 different Lola bunnies here.
Okay, but Nick, that's because those are 2 very, very, very different characters.
I'd fuck
Yeah.
Bean
They're
from
both Lola
Disenchantment.
Bunny, but they are not both Lola Bunny.
Bean would be a
What?
wild time.
I was so just by the way, talking about Adventure Time characters, I did like Marceline,
Marceline's up there for sure.
but I was more of what was the Fire Princess's name?
Fire
Flame
Princess.
Okay, I was more of a fan of her than Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah.
Really?
Same.
Yeah, I liked her more.
Marceline's top tier.
I think Marceline and Bubblegum together is the cutest thing ever. I think it's just adorable.
Okay, so Feather Duster from Beauty and the Beast.
Where is she?
And the Muse from Hercules? Are you kidding me? Okay, so third and fourth on the top row, like next to Joy,
Yeah,
the Muse from Hercules, and then the Feather Duster in human form,
dude, all of the muses from Hercules.
right? The Muse is. Well, yeah, let's just go with that because it's the Muses. Sam, Marceline, Spider Lady from James and the Giant Peach.
Edna from I can't believe she's on this
Mom.
list.
The mom from Coraline.
They got some weird choices on here.
Mavis.
They really do.
This is
Phoebe,
incredible
is
stuff.
that the name of the lady from Atlantis? Phoebe, I think that's what Alex is saying. She's
Wait,
What?
dude? Fuck, what was her name?
I don't-
Lemon.
Oh, Captain Amelia.
Lemon. Go-Go and fuck, what was her name? Lemon.
Honey Lemon.
Honey Lemon. Okay, Go-Go, when I was a kid, had me...
Go-Go was designed with one thing in mind.
Yeah, and it worked, Cargyle.
It did indeed. Okay, so the closest I will ever get.
Oh God, Merida from Brave. If she was an adult, I'd be down.
The closest I will ever get to any sort of even remote furry affiliation is Captain Amelia from Treasure Planet.
Yeah.
Honestly, also kind of Avatar Korra. I'd kind of let her step on me too.
Dude, and even Jim's mom from Treasure Planet, which is directly below Captain Amelia. She's also very pretty. Very attractive.
I'm just not... So, like, most Disney princesses... Like, if we're talking, like, classic Disney princesses, like Snow White, even Jasmine, I'm not... I mean, I think Jasmine is better than...
Jasmine is definitely better than, like, Snow White and Cinderella and
Sneaky. I think...
Merida does where it's at, baby.
Yeah, I like Merida. I love Merida.
I do too.
I'm partially biased because I just don't like that movie.
Oh, I love that movie. They got the archery so well in that movie. Oh my God.
I'm not an archer.
I also just like...
So I don't have that level of bias.
I think she's too bubbly for me.
Who? Yeah. Same.
Just she's too bubbly.
What is her name?
Just don't think we would vibe.
What? The Roma girl from Hunchback of Notre Dame. What's her name?
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't know.
Esmeralda.
Honestly,
Mavis probably S tier as well.
Up there. Mavis is up there.
From Danny Phantom, middle top.
Oh yes,
I said Sam, dude.
Yeah, she was the catalyst for
a lot of my desires in women.
All of my issues in life.
she was like, for a lot of people our age, like during our like coming of age era with shows and figuring out, hey, this type of person is attractive. She was like the tipping point for liking goth girls.
Yeah.
Like, she was her and Shigo, the Kim Possible villain.
Is there a male cartoon hotties?
Oh, there better be.
Cartoon hotties male, yes.
There we go.
Fred can fuck off, dude.
Invader Zim, though?
Oh, Zuko is up there. Zuko is a hottie.
Jim Hawkins. James Pleiades Hawkins. Dean.
They used the meme page.
Dean?
Oh, the guy from Lilo and Stitch, he's pretty handsome too.
Dean.
Hercules, of course.
Dean.
Oh, Sokka's a cutie.
Dean.
Alright, what's his name? Jack from,
freaking...
one below that, fifth from the right, bottom row currently. White hair, Jack Frost.
Oh, yeah, Jack Frost.
Ah, cutie.
Schnitzel from Chowder? Rada. He's the third one on the top row, the gray dude on the green background.
That is a beautiful picture of Schnitzel.
Yeah, dude. Alright, so... Yeah, I don't know, man. So, Schnitzel, Zuko, fucking James Pleiades Hawkins.
Dude, the theme song for...
Prince Naveen, he's kind of a tool, but...
The theme song for Jake Long, the American Dragon, had me fucking...
Jack Skellington.
Going crazy when I was a kid.
Right.
Honestly,
Handsome
Anton
Shrek,
Ego,
of course.
I would honestly go Anton Ego.
Dude, Tarzan?
Tarzan's handsome feller.
The teacher from Class of 3000, right above Gurr. Dude.
See, I never watched Invader Zim, so...
The dude with the hat and the purple vest.
This?
I forgot about that show.
He is like
I
the
crushed
simp of all-
my cookies.
Okay, the merman from fucking Gravity Falls. I don't know what she saw.
I have no idea.
She was way too boy crazy right now.
Aang's
so,
a
okay?
cutie, of course.
All right, hold up. So you should, okay, genuinely.
Finn,
should
of course.
You
We're
should grab
ranking more cartoon hotties.
You should grab a few of these tier lists, send them in the Discord, and then we fill them out on our own, and then compare them on the next podcast.
Good idea. He said we should send these separately and then fill them out. Johnny Bravo, what a fucking simp!
Oh, dude, and right next to him you got Cunt Mansley.
What?
Nigel
He was
Thornberry.
This is the thing about Johnny Bravo too. He was a creepy ass simp.
Mama
Johnny
warned me
Bravo
about
was-
women like you.
The thing is, I think he was just stupid enough he didn't realize he was being a simp. Or a creep when he
Yeah.
was simping. He was just so stupid.
Oh, do we have anybody in chat? Adult Soka.
Sokka.
Nick, you are not.
What?
You just pronounce it like they do in the M. Night Shyamalan movie.
I'm sorry.
Sacrilege.
No, it's all right though.
Do fucking
Dr.
Juan
Felicia?
Dino?
Celia. Is it Celia? Felicia.
Is
Felicia.
that the fucking hand from
Yeah, it is from the Adams family, right next to Gomez Adams. But that is
Birdman?
not my Gomez Adams. My Gomez Adams is the not lore accurate Gomez Adams from the 90s movies.
Birdman?
No.
Birdman did that.
Oh, dude,
Bird-
Frankie the
he was a
Frog,
thing.
right next to Kermit the Frog, dude, the two frog boys.
I think that's the most attractive quality about Birdman, and he was a family man, dude.
Bruno from what's that
I
fuck?
don't-
What's
I
that
don't get what
movie?
people
We don't
see
talk
in
about Bruno.
We don't talk about him. We can't talk about him.
I don't
Okay,
get what people
you're
saw
right.
in
You're
him.
right.
I like Felix though.
Oh, what's his name from the most recent Spider-Man animated? The guy bottom left.
Oh, I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
Brown.
Yeah, what is it?
Hobie Brown.
Hobie Brown.
Punk Spider-Man. Hobie Brown.
Punk
Yeah,
Spider. Shit. The pig Spider-Man?
Oh, dude, and freaking Mirabelle's dad, Augustine. He's a good one too.
What was his name? I don't
You
remember
had to
his name.
ask me. The moment you
Corpse
asked
Bride.
me, it just went, "Meh," and it's gone. I was just thinking about him too, and now I can't remember his name.
Okay, Jafar can go suck a dick. Shadow Man can suck my dick.
Please, he's gorgeous.
Barry B. Benson.
Alex says Bruno could get it.
Why? What do people see in Bruno? Is it that he's John Leguizamo? Because John Leguizamo could get it.
Is this what was the male Marshall's name?
Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall the
Lee.
vampire. Marshall
I'm
Lee
down.
the
Marshall
vampire.
Lee.
I'm down for Marshall.
I'm
Right.
not.
Fuck, I'm trying to see who all of these I recognize.
Dude, the Santa Claus from Rise of the Guardians. Russian Santa
Yes.
Claus, dude. Oh.
Oh boy.
Peter Pan,
Uh,
of course.
Roger from 101 Dalmatians, dude.
Oh. There's so many good ones on here. Grunkle Stain can get out of here.
There are so many good ones. dude.
Cusco can get out of here.
Well,
Man.
Honestly,
early
yeah,
movies-
male from Atlantis, pretty up there too.
Milo.
Oh. If you're not attracted to him, what's your problem? What is your problem? He is gorgeous. The lion from Zootopia, he's a dick.
I cannot.
No, it was the sheep that was a dick. He's the good guy. Sorry, got off track.
I
Um,
cannot say any Zootopia characters are attractive to me because I said the closest I will get to admitting any sort
I'd
of furry
fuck the
affiliation
shit
is
out of that
Santa.
bunny.
Okay,
Just kidding.
now we're going this version of Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, the sequel, Mr. Incredible.
I don't know if he looked like this when he landed Mrs. Incredible. I don't know how he did it, but he didn't look like that. He looked hotter.
Really, I like the 5 o'clock shadow look he's got going on.
I don't mind the 5 o'clock shadow.
I like the like disheveled look. It's kind of good.
Okay, he's also a family man, which is attractive. The family man
Very much
aspect
so.
is attractive. The dad from Brave, he is a specific type.
He's big bear energy.
Yeah, you have to be a specific type of person. Frozone.
Frozone, you do not have to be a specific.
Where's my super suit?
For Frozone, you do have to be one very, very, very specific type of person, and that's the person that breathes.
Exactly. Okay, Beast. Honestly,
No.
I'm sorry. I have to say yes. I have to put Beast. On
Okay,
that list.
Beast is a no. Human version of Beast, even more no.
I think either version of Beast I'm fine with. The dad from Inside Out.
He's pretty alright.
I'm down with him. He's kind of middle of the road dad.
He's pretty okay.
Oh fuck, where was he? I just looked at him. I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
Lilo
from
and
Lilo and
Stitch,
Stitch.
he is,
Yeah, he's pretty
Yes.
cute.
Yes, please.
I want to say Nick, but that's not his name at all.
Oh, fucking the only one I'm actually gonna move up here is fucking Pepe Le Pew. F minus, my guy.
Absolutely
What the
F
fuck is
minus.
your problem putting Pepe Le Pew on this list? He doesn't belong here.
People are
Pepe Le Pew.
people are oddly into that kind of pursuit, and I don't
No.
understand it.
Dude, Leafy is here.
Leafy is here is also F minus.
Are you attracted to Leafy is here? Some people are attracted to Leafy. I don't.
Hey,
get it.
Iran.
Uh,
We're ranking
Cartoon
male
hotties.
cartoon hotties right now.
Oh shit! What's this guy's name?
I don't know. He seems racist though.
I think he was a little bit racist. Yeah, but that's old Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Just a little bit racist all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is this Eddie?
No,
This is Ed.
that's Ed.
I wasn't allowed to watch Ed, and Eddie. Sorry.
Oh, I love that. Ed and
Understandable.
Eddie.
Or Grimm's Adventures, or
Okay, but Grim though got that slick Jamaican accent.
and he's got that chin.
Probably a very fake Jamaican accent. I don't know.
He's got a strong jawline. Okay, but what about the cancel tilt? What about the cancel tilt, guys?
What? Who?
You haven't heard the cancel tilt thing?
What?
People have been talking
no.
about cancel tilts being hip dips for men.
I don't know what that fucking means.
It's something to do with the eyes. It's a negative cancel tilt and then a positive cancel tilt. I think it's like if your eyes kind of like go down, I can't do it. Then you have a negative cancel tilt. I think the whole thing is like a positive cancel tilt is an attractive thing. I don't know. Maybe there's some ladies here who know about that.
I don't know, but Eugene Fitzherbert next to Tarzan, other side of Grimm.
Oh yeah. He's okay.
He's pretty good.
He's pretty attractive. I think he's like standard.
Well, and I mean, even in the movie, he like comes around to like being more supportive of Rapunzel and stuff. Like he's pretty cool.
Honestly, I'm sorry, Nigel Thornberry. He's fucked up.
You gotta appreciate his spirit though.
Yeah.
He gets at least a single tier boost because of his spirit.
Wallace. Cheese.
Samurai Jack for sure.
Oh, I'd fuck Samurai Jack.
All right. On that note, I really do need to get off here.
Yeah,
All right.
absolutely.
Have a good night, man.
Everyone, have a good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
Had a good talk. Bye, everyone.
Bye. I'll send these, by the way. And
Yeah,
Sounds good.
absolutely. Find the ladies one and send that too.
Bye.
All right.